going to be opening of 2022 Tops opening day. There is 60 boxes that I have here sitting in front of me, and we are going to open almost all of them. Some of them we're going to send sealed. So let's go ahead and see what we can find in our first box. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I hope everyone's having a very pleasant evening today on this Wednesday. Very busy day with 3 videos. Had this one, had the retail review, and also had the hobby box of this. So 3 different 2022 Tops opening day, I guess, versions out there. And we're going to start with this one here. Nick Davis is going to be our first contestant. So, Nick, thank you very much. For those of you wondering, there are 220 cards in the set. And there is a chance of autographs. The autograph chances aren't great. They aren't great at all. In fact, I don't know if we have any mathematicians out there right now, but I think the chances of an auto are, is it 900? 1 in every 900 or so? Something like that. It's very, very long odds. All right, so if I think we're ready to go here. Nick Davis is going to be up first. And I see that William Sharp says we pretty much pay everything $15 to $25. I'm wondering if the chat is broken, by the way. I haven't seen any chats come up yet. I've been live for about 1:53. I think we might be frozen. Are we frozen in the chats? Because if that's the case, we might just have to restart this. Now, I did notice there was kind of a problem when I started the live stream with the thumbnail was kind of weird. It was all gray. So I changed it to try to get a better thumbnail. Oh, there they come. They all came through. The levy is broken. Just a million chats just came through at once. So we're good to go now. It's almost like somebody stopped up the chat log. And now it's all coming through. There we go. I can see everybody now. Hunter, Clinton, Steven, Brock. It's fixed. Must have been something to do with that changing on the thumbnail. So there we go. I was going to restart the live stream because, I could probably talk for 3 hours, but it's better to talk to you guys. So let's go and get started. Nick is up first. I see Heather just texted me weird. What was with that, Heather? I noticed that it was just the chat was frozen there for a while. So there might be some gremlins in the system tonight in the YouTube chat world. Hopefully we've got that thing out of here. Tara's in the house. Tara, thanks for being here. Jack says, finally I get to catch a live. Hey, Jax. Sitting in a hospital, sick as anything. Man, I don't like to hear that. I hope you feel better soon, man. Hospital is definitely not a very fun place to be. Javier says, that was a nice Acuna card. Thank you. That was surprising. So if you haven't seen the odds yet, we'll talk a little bit about them. Fitzy's in the house. Hey, Fitzy. The odds are pretty long. Timmy, good to see you. We're doing pretty well. Went to my daughter's playoff basketball game tonight. That's why a little bit of a later start. They were eliminated from playoff contention. Fishy says, you're my favorite YouTuber. I love your Mystery Box Mondays. Thank you. Real Hunter says, turning 10 years old on the 24th? When is the Jazz Baseball League starting? Heather, can we get out there and play this weekend? I don't know, because it's going to be kind of crappy weather. It looks like we might have to do a baseball league because from what I've heard, it seems like baseball is going to be delayed even farther. Eric says, you're doing a live stream Friday? I don't know. I just got word that there's a new release on Friday, so I'll have to let you guys know on Patreon. First, I'm going to talk to Heather and see what our plans are for this weekend. 2022 Heritage coming out. I originally, for some reason, thought it was coming out the 16th, but instead it's coming out on Friday in 2 days. 2022 Heritage. I'm wondering what we're going to see on the shelves this week at Walmart. Like, are we going to see Heritage, opening day, and Tops? Are we going to see just a ton of baseball cards on the shelves? It could very well be. There's Wander. Very nice. Nick has a Wander on the ledger. What's that Wander go for anyway? I was guessing about $5 to $7 in the preview videos, just because these cards are lower end and they're a lot cheaper, only $1 a pack, as opposed to what's a hobby pack of these even go for now? Like $5 or more. Steve says, I'll watch the Somerset Patriots play all summer. Who are the Somerset Patriots? Because I live near a town called Somerset. Tim says, how excited are you for your brother's store? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I don't have many details about it, but that's pretty awesome. He hasn't given me any kind of the lowdown yet, but that is going to be a pretty awesome thing to have a card store. Brock says, I'd be happy to see anything at Walmart. That's a nice Vladdy, by the way, as well. Yeah, a lot of people, unfortunately, have not been able to find anything. Luckily, Heather texted me today because there's a bunch of family members in town. She's got her family members in town, and she's buying food in case they, kind of all stopped over to visit. She wanted to be able to feed everybody. She's at Walmart getting some supplies, and she's like, I'll just go look at the baseball cards just to see. And she walked by, and lo and behold, there's a bunch of 2022 Topps opening day on the shelves, and she texted me, and I didn't get back to her right away because I was teaching, so luckily she was still at the store when I got back to her and said, hey, can you grab some of this for me, because that's a brand new product. Opening day, unfortunately, opening day is not going to be around for a little while. Cameron with the super chat, hey man, says, hey Jabs, hope all is well. Take a vacation out here to sunny San Diego at the end of April for the Union Del Mar card show. How many tables is that? That sounds very, very appealing. I've been to San Diego once in my life. It was in 2018. I was there for, I think, 4 days. Beautiful city, beautiful weather. Got to see 3 games at Petco Park. And that would be pretty awesome to head to San Diego. It would have to kind of 350 tables. Holy cow. When did you say it was? Let me scroll back up there. It's the end of April. The only problem is that's right smack dab still in the middle of our school year. Got a Jared Kelnick. Very nice one right there. Those aren't really worth too much. Bel Air Sports Cards. Yeah, I think I've actually been there before. I did a few videos down in Maryland. Tried to check out as many of their card stores as I could. April 29th. I don't know. I mean, if it would have fallen during like Easter weekend, I've got some days off then. I could have gone. Yvonne Castillo. Pretty good with 3 of those parallels. They're 1 in 19 packs. Can I just put it out there that all these packs are exactly the same? Hobby and Blaster. They're all literally the same. The pack odds, it's the same. So I would say if you haven't bought this yet, hey Keith, thank you very much for the kind words. Thanks for being here, man. If you haven't bought opening day yet, you need to probably, if you're going to, pick up a blaster or 2. Kind of cool, they doubled the amount of cards in a blaster. They still double the price. Nick, that's the first box done for you. Thank you very much. Got a Wander for you. So the price is doubled, which kind of sucks. But Travis is up next. Here we go, man. Box number 3. Muck says, do I have Mercari? I do not. I do not have Mercari. And Dante's in the house. This next Uniontown show is June 17th and 18th. I'll have to mark my calendar or just remind me. Thanks, Juice. I'll come down there. I've had some good luck at the Uniontown show. The next card show that I think I'm going to be at is going to be March 27th in Irwin. Dusty, the blasters are 20. Blasters of opening day last year were 10. There was 11 packs for $10 last year. Opening day, it's always a cheaper product. So they doubled it this year, doubled the amount of packs to 22. And they're $20. Father and son's got a jumbo coming in tomorrow. That's pretty awesome, man. Is it I'm assuming it's a Series 1 jumbo. Those are still sky high. Muckbang says, someone is pretending to be you on there buying and selling cards. That's pretty awful. We're going to have to report that, Muckbang. Can you send me an email? And Yeah, because I do not have a Mercari. That's terrible. Dub says Wander opening day is $10. Aaron says, do you think you'll get another Dugout Peaks card? You never know. That'd be nice. James, if you signed up at the end of February, yours has not been sent yet. I haven't done any of the 51 boxes. I actually made a huge mistake. A very stupid mistake. A $1,600 mistake, actually. Also got the auction stuff in today. You're welcome, man. Thank you very much for participating in those auctions. We are due to have another auction tomorrow night. But here's the mistake. I went into my Uline account, and I ordered a pallet of 1,600 mailers for the $51 tier. And I thought I'd ordered them, but I just hit the reorder button, and I ordered the wrong size. I ordered the $99 ones, which I already had a whole bunch of. Like, they're a lot longer box, so I can fit 2 blasters and like a bunch of packs in between the blasters. So I had to reorder a bunch more. And those boxes, they're not cheap. They're $1 a piece. They, you know, they're supposed to be crush proof and keep them safe. I want to says I watched a break of the bust a case of this and didn't see a single Dugout Peaks card. How about that in the preview video? We get one of the best possible cards. I always like that when that happens. It happened a couple times with the UK over the past 2 years. Austin says if there's an each year auction, I'm all over that. I can't wait for our next consignment auction. Justin Harris, Justin H, has another consignment coming our way. There's a Jonathan India. Dead Grateful says, what's your early World Series predictions? Man, I don't even know. There's still a lot of free agents out there still yet to sign. Yeah, Walmart stocked opening day. It was $20 a box. What you're seeing here tonight, these are the, I call them quote unquote hobby boxes because I see them listed as hobby boxes everywhere, but yeah, I don't know. The big question is, how many autographs are we going to get tonight? Autographs and relics. I'm going to guess 2 autographs and 2 relics. Does that sound low? I don't know. I didn't run the numbers or anything of all the odds, but it's going to be few and far between, and hopefully they're good autos. I think the chances of an auto are 1 in every, I don't know, 900 some packs. Tom says there's no Franco Dugout Peaks listed yet. Hey, Las Vegas is in the house. I did not see that, Paul. Some breaker got busted by a CEO of Leaf. I wonder what he was doing. All right, here we go. Travis, good luck to you. Yep, there's some, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're going to break cards, you always got to keep everything on the screen all the time. I'm guessing they maybe took something off camera and then said it wasn't in there. I have no idea what it was. The box, everything stays on screen from start to finish. Hey, there's a wander for Travis. All right, mukbang. That is not me. So somebody is impersonating me on whatever that was. What was it? Offer Up or Mercari, trying to buy and sell cards. There's a Sixto Sanchez with a little bit of a bent corner on that bad boy. Jose Altuve. Resealed jewel case? To look into that. He was breaking cards that he'd already opened. He tried to reseal them. That's messed up, man. Oh yeah, because those Leaf products, at least the last ones I opened, the Pro Set or whatever, they have those jewel cases in there. What a jerk. Rosy Red, there's Franmil and Brandon Woodruff. March 31st, Nix has actually found playoff football in the Wild in Greensburg. We were at Target yesterday. There's a bunch of football there. I don't know what's good for football anymore. I almost assumed football wasn't even in demand because I've been seeing football on the shelves at various locations. I've hit restocks the past 3 weeks looking for baseball, Series 1, but haven't found it, but I've seen football and basketball out there. MK just chimed in. Any hits yet? Nope, not yet. But we have a grand total of 55 boxes or so that we're opening. Baseball contents is what's up, Jabs. I love watching you, and you're great for the hobby. Thanks, man. I appreciate you watching. Should have a busy day tomorrow around here. Charles says sign up for your $99 membership today. I'm working on those right now, Charles, so yours will probably go out within the week. Hopefully within the week. You'll get 2 blasters of Series 1 on that $99 tier. 2 blasters. You'll get a fat pack. It'll be a 2020 fat pack from Series 2. And you'll get 6 additional packs as well in there, all in a crush-proof box. Dead Grateful says, is Wander the only Tampa Bay Ray Rip card? I don't know. The trio card, I haven't seen that one yet. Steven says, is there any extra value to the cards being marked March 31st, even though that's not going to be the opening day? Nope. No extra value. In fact, the same thing happened with 2020 opening day. There's no extra value there. They're not going to correct the so-called error. If they would have corrected it and came out with a new date or scrubbed that date off of there, then anytime there's a corrected error, that creates some value. Gives you some other version to go after. Card Champs, how's it going? Real Hunter says, what's your best card? Right now, it's probably a Babe Ruth card. It's a PSA 1. I think it's a 33. Jose Martinez says, what's the $59? That's actually 51. And it is a blaster box, which is a Series 1 box of 2022 tops for the month of March and 4 additional packs. I might actually be able to get you I think the featured packs this time are going to be a 2022 Heritage pack. I ordered a lot of cases of Heritage for the Patreon members. Hey, J-Mo, how's it going? Good to see you. I think you had something in our auction, huh? I got that sent out to you. That's Key Brian Hayes. Keith says, do you have any boxes of newer cards for your subscriptions? Are you talking about the Patreon stuff? I always try to get the newest possible boxes. Unless there's nothing out there, then I'll just go to my inventory and see what's around. Like last month, February, the retail blaster boxes didn't come in time. I didn't get them until like last week. So I just went through and I just sent people stuff from like 2020 and stuff. I had some cases left over of stuff like archives. Got an opening day pillow coming up. It's Cal Rally. There's these perforated cards. I don't really know what those are all about. I guess it's better than giving you a mini. I hate the minis. I'm glad that they're perforated like that. So if you want to take the mini, you can take it. If not, you don't have to. Hector got the slabs in today. Nice. The slabs from our auction. I'm glad they made it safe and sound. Everybody from that last auction should be getting their stuff either today or tomorrow. And Thomas, I did see that. Supposedly all blasters are going up to $25. And you know what? I don't know if I can't say that I don't blame Top/Fanatics. Like your first instinct is like, wow, that's a big money grab. But if you think about it, with runaway inflation and the cost of everything being so much more, it almost makes sense because everything else is going up too. Dave got the slabs today as well. Awesome, man. And that Shua says, hey, Jabs, today's my birthday. Got a Mookie Betts home field advantage from my blaster. Now it's Bowman out of 5. Nice. Happy birthday. John's already put together 2 sets of opening day. John's been busy. It's an easy set to put together. This set is super easy to put together. It's 220 cards. You get 154 cards in a blaster box. You can almost do it from one blaster. I didn't see too many repeats out of the blaster in the retail review today. Maybe none at all. So you get 2 blasters, you have a shot of putting the whole set together. You get 3, 4, 5. You can probably do it. Sports Card says, tomorrow is your birthday. Kevin says, in breaks, there's people out there that might be weighing out the packs and stuff like that. I guess you, if you have the high-tech equipment, you probably could put it down to the micrograms or whatever. I don't even know what that would be, but I've heard stories before of people using metal detectors to find like the elite cards in like Donruss from back in the day. I don't know if that actually worked or not. But yeah, if you're new to breaks, find a breaker you trust and, you know, get with them. If there's somebody brand new popping on the scene, you might want to, you know, watch a few of their breaks first and get a feel for them. There's the Wander for Evan. Nice. Wander Franco, the best card. We'll get that one sleeved up. Still waiting for his cards to drop off a bit. The lockout is continuing on for another week, it looks like, at least into the season. There's another round of games are going to be canceled. Weekend Rips is here, says Eric, we did our monthly Jabs Family Box Showdown. I pulled a home field advantage Pete Alonso card. Very, very nice. Weekend Rips. Check that one out, folks. Weekend Rips. So one of the packs that I sent this month was a 2022 hobby pack. Everybody got that on the, or was it last month? Last month, everyone in the February tier, 51 and up, got a hobby pack. I bought a couple cases of those and broke them open and put the packs in there. And you got a home field advantage card of Pete. I like that card. I've pulled that card once myself too. From I think it was like a Saturday Showdown. That is a nice looking card. I love those home field advantage cards. I hope they keep doing that. It's a good idea, even though they stole the idea from Panini. Kelsey's up next at spot number 5. Good luck to you. Dead says, are you getting a Wander in every box? So far, we are 4 for 4 on the Wander boxes. Caden says, I want to say that I've been making videos with your brother and having a blast. That's awesome, man. John says, it all comes down to the international player draft. That's true. Well, if you think about it, I think about a third of players are international players, or they come from other countries. A lot of them from, you know, a lot of them are Latin players, and they don't like they don't like the draft. They don't want it. I think a solution here on this international draft is like they say, all right, we're pretty much they're good now. Everything's good except for this international draft. I wonder if they can just accept the deal as is and say no international draft for now, but we will reopen this in 2 years or 3 years or a year, and then we'll revisit the international draft. But for now, no international draft, no draft pick compensation or qualifying offers. I think they're tying to it. Players don't really like the qualifying offers. All right, Kelsey, we got a whole stack here. Let's see what we can find. Benjamin says they proposed it. Yeah, MLBPA, that stands for the Major League Baseball Players Association. They shot it down, and they're not looking good now. So they're going to lose a little bit of face because everything they wanted was pretty much agreed to, and then now this international draft is a thing. Like, what's next? Seems like they got what they wanted on the luxury tax, the competitive balance thresholds. Paul says, I just don't understand why canceling more games. Yeah, and especially because now we had, like, the chance to get 162 back. Like, they were going to do all the games, play a couple doubleheaders throughout the season, play a couple games on off days, and still get a full season in. They were so close. And then they just can't make it work. Like, come on. You're both losing tons of money here, and you're going to start alienating a lot of fans. Now, your casual fan right now probably doesn't even know about it. I saw about David Ortiz. David Ortiz thinks it's really a good. I think he said it was a good thing, but it's not ready right now. He said that he still needs to need to work on it. But I feel like the casual fan doesn't even know what's going on in baseball right now. They're going to notice once April comes around, there's no games being played, and then they're going to get mad, and they're going to be like, not a fan at all. That happened to a lot of people in 1994. Lost a lot of fans in 94. And luckily, we had Cal Ripken Jr., we had Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa to save the game of baseball. And they did save it. Like, imagine, like, without Ripken in 95, and on September 5th or 6th, 1995, breaking Lou Gehrig's record. That brought fans back. And then a couple years later, you had Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa chasing after Roger Maris's record, and that brought a lot of people back. Do we have anybody like that? That if there's a extended lockout, if there's no season, do we have stars? We have stars, but is there anybody that's going to bring them all back and have like a historic season? It's really sad seeing guys like Mike Trout in his prime. He's 100% healthy now, and he's not gonna have a full season for the 3rd year in a row. That's terrible. 2020 was the pandemic shortened season. They only played 60 games. Last year, Trout played in like 39 games because of that terrible calf strain or whatever it was. Tara says the 94 season killed it for them. They stopped collecting totally. Yeah, Miggy's like 17 hits shy, 13 hits, 17 hits shy, something like that, of 3,000, almost in the 3,500 club. They just need to come to an agreement. Like, it's going to be so terrible. Have nice weather in April and there's no baseball games to listen to, watch, or go to, or talk about. The cards will still be here. We can still be ripping open cards. That's pretty much going to be our big distraction. Rich says, I would say Derek Jeter and the Yankees 90s teams helped bring it back. Yeah, the dynasty. That's when the dynasty started up. The Yankees were good in 95. They were close in 95. There's the Wander, so Kelsey gets a Wander. Steve says, what do you do with the base cards? I put the base cards in team bags, and I send them off to whoever's name's on the card. Paul says, who's a prospect you had high hopes for didn't pan out? Are you talking about recently? Recently it would be, I was starting to grab up the Heston Kira cards. Corbin Burns and Javi Baez. I like Nick Senzel. Nick Senzel's been a bust. Kyle Lewis, I never really believed in Kyle Lewis. I wouldn't say he's a bust. He's just had injury concerns with that. He's had problems with his knees ever since the minor league days. All right, Kelsey, that's your box. Thank you very much. Over the past 10 years, I'll have to think about that. Bust rookies. I mean, the big ones, I could name a whole litany of them from the 80s and 90s. Guys like Greg Jeffries and Todd Van Poppel and Todd Zeal. And even though the guys like Zeal and Jeffries had nice careers, they didn't become the superstars. Jerome Walton. Dustin May was one. I agree with you there, Nick. Had that Tommy John. Christopher Howell's up next. John, I haven't had a chance to send a $51 tier out yet because I don't have the boxes for them. All right, Steven, what can we find for you right now? Steven, I'm not aware of too many foundations around here that accept commons, but I have a bunch in my garage. Most of them are junk wax, though. I don't know if kids would want the junk wax. Stuff like this, like if I did find a foundation, I would not mind doing hit-only breaks every now and then just taking all the base cards and giving them to a hospital or a foundation out there that wants cards, because I feel like kids would be into the newer cards of players they actually know. But like, what kid wants to go through a bunch of Bob Kippers and Bob Tewksbury's and Ozzie Guillens and Mike Bordicks and stuff like that? Like, they don't know any of those guys. But a lot of these players, they know Xander Bogaerts and so on. Steve says, I'm a long-time lurkin also, Steve, and I always think you're talking to me. That's pretty funny. Well, welcome. John says, local card store could use them to give to kids. That's not a bad idea. Next time, I've got some Bowman Draft that I want to take up to Steve and Juniata and put them out from Justin and Keith. That's set aside next time I'm up in Juniata. And hey, Camille's here. Hey, man, good to see you. I feel like out of every card store I've been in, I trust Steve at Juniata Cards the most. And you guys know him, right? Maybe you don't know him. He's very camera shy. I only did one video there. It was like 3 years ago, but he's super, super nice guy. I would just be, I don't know. I just want to make sure they literally go to the kids. Hey, Mike Trout tonight. Yeah, there's one right there. Mike Trout. Steve Carpenter says, thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, man. We're looking for a 1 of 1. We're looking for a printing plate. We're looking for some of the super rare pools like the Dugout Peaks. I don't know how we did it, but we pulled a Dugout Peaks card in the preview video, which is 1 in 3,950 packs or so. John says, the person to respond get a sponsor a video? I don't know what you mean by that exactly. The odds here, once again, and you can pause this if you'd like to, but you can see Luck of the Irish is another cool one. I'm hoping we can find one of those tonight. It has a whole bunch of like clovers and stuff in the background. Walk This Way is another one that's kind of tough. But the Dugout Peaks, as you see, is 1 in every 1,395 packs. That's the rarest of all inserts. And we hit that one today somehow. I don't know how we did it, but the one box I opened up had it in there, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, John, I always do, when we do the signups for the breaks, it's the first people to respond on Patreon. Especially if it's like a limited number of boxes. Like, for example, if it's like a Walmart one, I only have one spot for that. All right, Christopher, let's see what we can find in your next box or side of the box. Christopher Howell's up next. Tomorrow, by the way, I think we're going to do a Throwback Thursday live. I'm going to push my auction back about an hour and break live with you some 2012 Topps Update, looking for Harper rookie cards. And hopefully we can find a Harper parallel, like a gold rookie or something like that. So that'll be tomorrow. I just put those for sale on Patreon a few hours ago before going off to basketball. Caden says baseball starts April 14th. Tentatively, it's supposed to, but I mean, they could just keep pushing that back. I would not be surprised if we lose more games. I know Timmy Tea Time said there's probably not going to be a season at all this year, which would be absolutely brutal. The Mix is here. Hey, man, good to see you. Doing pretty well tonight. On this Wednesday, just opening a lot of packs. 36 packs. That's the way it used to be. That was the magic number back in the day. Anytime you bought a wax box, there's always 36 packs in there. Nowadays, it's 24 in most hobby boxes. I almost wish it was 24 or even less than that. Just because there's so many packs to open. But that's okay. Christopher, here we go. We'll see how my fingers are doing at the end of the night. We have 55 of these to do. Hey, John, I appreciate the offer. Usually for the mods, I tend to keep it a small number of mods, but I'll definitely consider you next time I need one. Usually if like we have a mod that doesn't come around anymore, they fall off. They come and go. But if I see they haven't been around for months, I'll take the wrench away and replace it with somebody that has been around for months or years. I appreciate the offer, man. Nothing yet. Still no relic and no autograph. You would hope that we would see at least a couple. There's Wander for you. We'll put that at the front of your stack so I can get that one sleeved up. Got Gavin Sheets. We'll sleeve that one too. It's a nice opening day parallel rookie card. Barrett says our Patreon breaks for the U.S. only. I signed up for a couple boxes, but after 4 hours, I retracted, thinking I wasn't allowed. The breaks are for U.S. only unless you want to pay for it. We do have Teresa, who's over in the U.K., and Teresa pays extra shipping to get it shipped over there. Oh, man, I didn't even see who the Wander came after the mix, so I wasn't even paying attention. Next time we have to run it back and go backward and see. There's a Wander in every pack, so... Hey, Caden, thanks for the kind words. I appreciate that. Duffy says, do you have helpers with you for all those cards? I do not. Heather helps sometimes. She's helped me with some of the showdowns recently. But most of the stuff, still mostly a one-man show. Heather helps when she can. One of these days, I'll have to hire somebody. I don't know. It's just like, do you ever do something and you feel like, I don't know, you just feel like you want to do it yourself to make sure it's just like perfect? Ever do that? I don't know. It'd have to be someone that I really probably know well. Some of these have like dinged up corners. This might have been a, I don't know, corner box. That one's fine. Kate says, what's the best card you pulled out of a pack ever? I've pulled one of ones before. Tobias is here. Hey, Tobias says, hey, Eric, I have the worst luck with cards. Tonight's going to be different. Pull me some fire, maybe some dirt. Keep doing what you do. Tobias, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Very, very kind words there, and I hope we can get you a dirt relic. Those dirt relics are pretty cool. I've pulled them before, and we'll try to pull it again. By the way, if you would like to become a member like Tobias there and get your name in green, the Super Chat is also free. You don't have to pay for it. It's a $10 value in terms of the amount of characters they give you. It's just included into the $4.99 per month. But if you're a regular participant in the auctions, it's a cool thing. And Heather and I are thinking about maybe doing like a monthly prize for like just for members. Like I have to figure out how I would do that though. Like I'd have to like test things out, and I don't know how I would do it, but I'd figure it out somehow, some way. Do like maybe a graded card or something like that each month, just as a little extra give back. Heather said I missed a super chat. Uh-oh, I'm sorry about that. Dave Takasaki, here he is. Says, let's go. We're working on his box right now. Sorry I missed that, Dave. Thanks, Heather, for pointing that out. So let's see what we can find for Dave here. We're hoping for, you don't have a relic. I'm hoping there's a dirt relic at some point or an autograph. We know that because I didn't see any cards. Typically, with opening day, if you do have a dirt relic, it's going to be the only card in the whole box, or the whole pack, I should say. There might be another card in there, but it'll be a thicker card because there's dirt literally embedded into the card. And they're cool. I like it. Be kind of cool if they did grass too. Like that grass would obviously be dead. Member of the month or random drawing? I think it would have to be probably a random drawing, because otherwise people would say that oh, why'd you pick him over me? That's not fair, So I'd have to see if I'd probably have to do a little test and try to do a members only post and have you enter just by leaving a comment, I guess, and see if I could find a site that would pick that up and pick for me. I'll have to work on it, but yeah, I'm thinking about starting that next month for April. Giving away like a PSA graded card, something, something nice, worth at least, I don't know, $50 or more. Luke says, thank you for the awesome pull in the preview video. It might be a $150 plus card out of opening day. That's a huge pull. So hopefully we see a few more tonight. So, Luke, thank you very much. I was reading through the comments there. I saw you left that comment. I think I dropped you a heart on the comment. When I read through the comments, when I get some time, I try to drop hearts on everybody's comments just to let you know that I read it. I think you get notified when I leave a heart on the comment. So, yeah, I saw that you said one sold for, was it 110 or 125 last year when the odds were much easier to pull one of those. Lionel says, Topps knows Freeman's going to the Rays. That's why they put his card before Wander. Oh, man, I have heard that rumor that Freeman could be going there. I've heard that he could be going to the Mets. And Pete Alonso's sliding over to DH. You never know. I'm sure Braves fans don't want to hear that. Braves fans want Freeman to stay in Atlanta for life. And I like that. I always like it when a team stays, or a player stays with the team for life. I feel like it's just, you don't see it that much anymore. Hopefully Mike Trout stays with the Angels forever. I wonder who the longest tenured player is that's still with that team. It's got to be Altuve and Trout about the same amount of time, right? Because they both had their rookie cards in 2011. Freeman also, his rookie card was in 2011 Series 1. Look who he is. Look who it is. So is Wander right behind him? You guys were right. You guys are good at this. There's the Wander. So Freeman is the indicator in opening day. That would really come in handy. Back in the day, if you really knew what you were doing, you could just go to the store, look at the players on the front of a rack pack, and you would know exactly who's coming up. That's a skill, I guess. You open enough cards, you learn the collation. You see like I don't know, I'm like thinking back to what was a valuable card back in the day when rack packs were still around. Let's say you wanted a Griffey Gold Cup card from 1990 Topps. That was worth a few dollars. You probably knew who was right in front of him, or maybe like who was the indicator for Frank Thomas? Kurt Schilling. If Kurt Schilling was on the front of a pack, you would have grabbed that, knowing Frank Thomas right behind him. That unfortunately that doesn't go on anymore. I think the last time I saw rack packs was 2007, the ones where you could see through. I remember seeing those on the shelves. I used to buy a pack every year of whatever. So I stopped collecting, but I always bought a pack every year just so I could see the design. Okay, he says, sleeve up them Newt bombs. Good old Newty. Lionel says, are the actual dirt? It's an actual dirt in there. I think it is. I think it is actual dirt inside there. I think it's from the stadium. It definitely is dirt. Game-used dirt relics. You'll see one tonight at some point, hopefully. So, Dave, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. John says, rack packs were a thing of the past. Yeah, you're right. They're cool, though. I like them. I like rack packs. I remember always going through all the rack packs, looking for a player that I wanted, looking at the backs of the racks, looking at the fronts. I didn't know, like, who was behind them. I was just trying to find, like, a decent pirate or an all-star. Back in the day, they used to have those, like, all-star special cards that you only got in rack packs of the starters from the American and National League All-Star team with, like, an honorary manager. Those are always cool. You look and see who was on the front and grab one of those. James Vorse is up next. Let's see what we can find for you now, James. Good luck to you. Cello packs were nice. I like the cello packs as well. But you're right, those are probably all a thing of the past. Hey, Doom, how's it going? Oh, man. I wonder how tired my fingers are going to get opening so many packs. 50 times 36 packs is a lot of packs. Hey, there's Justin Harris. Hey, man. Says, good luck all. I'll be shipping out a large box full of stuff for auction. I tried to put things in this one for all budgets. I'm also working on the world's best mystery packs. One of the chase cards is a PSA 9 gold Bobby Witt Jr. first Bowman card, which is absolutely crazy. And Justin did send me some pictures of those chase cards, and they are going to blow your mind. These you've seen Justin's collections before, right? You saw that box he sent over just loaded with stuff. And I even did a preview video because I knew it was going to be so good. Like all the stuff, yeah. And there's just nothing but autographs and low-numbered cards, relics, and all kinds of great stuff. Justin, thank you very much for the super chat. I cannot wait to see what your mystery packs are going to be like. Heather says, Eric, you're the card father, and Jay Harris is card cloth. Yeah, it definitely seems like card cloth because he's got a whole bunch of good stuff in that collection of his. Supposedly, Thomas, there's news out there. I hadn't heard about it until this last stream. There's a breaker that was opening cards ahead of time, like those Leaf products that have those jewel cases in there, and then like taking the good stuff out and resealing them, which is pretty crappy. And the Leaf CEO saw it and outed him. Yeah, there's been a couple stories like that over the past few years of breakers doing stuff. Remember the guy that pulled like a super valuable card and all of a sudden his doorbell rang and he just disappeared with it? Card gloss for Justin Harris. Still no autograph yet. Hopefully it's going to be coming up soon. Here we go in our next pack. This is for James V. Here's spot number 8. Jennifer's in the on-deck circle. Rarity says, what's the rarest card I've ever pulled? Probably a 1 of 1. I pulled a 1 of 1 Ohtani autograph out of 2018 Donruss. Pulled a 1 of 1 Superfractor Vladdy out of 2019 Update. Oh, James, your stack is getting a little uneven there. Still no autograph, still no relic. I said 2 and 2. Hey, Antonio B's in the house. What's up, man? Hope everything is going well over there on the other coast. And Dub says, so once you're a Patreon member, how do you get into the breaks? I will use this for future reference. That's a good question. Once you're a Patreon member, I post all of the listings, like all the opportunities, under the post section of Patreon. And you should get an email too. Whatever email you used to sign up with, they'll probably say, Jab Shelly just posted a new posting, and it'll say what it is. My most recent one was, I posted the list for tonight so you can see what order you fell in. And earlier today, I posted an opportunity for tomorrow night, breaking a 2012 Jumbo case. Looking for Bryce Harper rookie cards. Billy, thank you very much. But if you go there, that is where they will be posted. Then to sign up, all you do is leave your information there. It's just your PayPal, and I just copy and paste your PayPal address. Send you the invoice. Except for Saturday Showdowns, I've ran into problems in the past because there's only so many invoices you're allowed to send each day. So I have different information for the Showdown. I just tell you, hey, just PayPal me directly. Make sure it's goods and services, so I have your address. But it's pretty easy. There's Wander right after Freddie. There it is. Wander Franco for James. So Wander's been in every single box so far. One of each. One card in each box. It's about, I don't think we've seen any doubles yet of really any cards. Here's the next box of this for Jennifer, spot number 9. Some of these boxes will be sent sealed. If anybody wanted more than one box, I told them that I would send the second one sealed just to save time. I want to make sure that we're not here at like 2 a.m. breaking boxes. That way people at the end of the break don't have to wait around so long, and also lets me get to bed a little bit earlier. So I'm not going to bed at like 2 a.m. on a weeknight. All right, Jennifer's up now. Good luck to you, Jennifer P. Hope we can find some good stuff for you in here. There's Jonathan Indy on the back. I just want to find an autograph or a relic somewhere in here. Alex Verdugo. Still have to make some plans for this weekend for Heather and I. I don't know what we're doing yet. There was some talk between us about maybe going to New York City and checking out some card stores there, but the weather's going to be bad. I want to go to the MLB store in New York City. And now that New York has relaxed their requirements and stuff like that, we can go into different places and eat and enjoy the whole experience in those places. Moose says, I just looked at the weather. We have snow this weekend. Yeah, I saw in New York it's supposed to rain all day on Saturday. It was snowing today. I left work on my lunch break. I always go out to lunch and I grab Subway. And I was surprised there's like 2 inches of snow out there. I was like, Heather, it's snowing here. And it wasn't snowing at her house. And it wasn't snowing at mine either. So we just must have had a little bit of a cold pocket that was enough to turn the rain into snow. But hopefully it turns soon. They say, the old saying is March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb. So hopefully that lamb comes around soon. Like to have some nice 70-degree days soon here. But that's what you deal with when you're on the East Coast, Northeast, Mid-Atlantic region. Dead says there's Subway guy also. I'm almost getting tired of it though. I've literally opened, or not opened, but I've gone to Subway almost every single day. I'm almost starting to get tired of it. Somebody says, why is your channel called Jabs Channel? When I first started making the channel, I started doing it because I lost some videos because my phone, I lost videos on my phone. I forget what happened, but I think my phone just conked out or whatever. And I lost some videos of my kids. And I was like, you know what? I should just start putting these on YouTube. Do like some family vlogs and stuff like that. If people watch them, they watch them. If not, at least they're there. And then my kids can watch them down the road. And I started doing that. And, you know, it was fun and everything. Doing like, taking the kids to various parks and stuff like that. But eventually, you know, my interest started to take over. And I was like, I want to do a baseball video. And it was actually my dad that got me into the, turned me on into the whole baseball thing. Making baseball videos. By the way, so the Jabs channel is just because it was just family videos. And I just left it that way. Like, I don't know, what else would I call it? I have no idea. Like, Jabs family cards or Jabs cards, or I don't know. But I used to sell things on eBay. And I would always go to batting practice, and I'd show up early, and I'd catch baseballs out in the stands. And then I would just sell the baseballs on eBay for like $5 or $10 or whatever, which is cheap, much cheaper than a Major League Baseball in a store. It costs $25 if you're going to buy it at the team store. How much does an opening day wander go for? Like $5 to $10. So my dad was like, if only there was a way that you could like prove that you caught that ball on that day from that player, then, you know, they would actually sell for more. And then a light bulb went off in my mind, and I don't know how or where, but I came across these glasses. They were sunglasses that had a built-in camera, kind of like the old Google Glass. I don't know if you remember Google Glass. It was a thing where you wear glasses and you could like record and see a screen or whatever. They were much cheaper than that. I got them on Amazon for like $35. So the quality wasn't all that great, but so I could catch a baseball out in the stands, look at it, and every baseball is different. Like there's little markings on it, little scuffs and stuff like that. So as soon as I'd catch it, I'd look at it and then be able to catalog that it came from that particular game or whatever. And I started making videos on it. So I put them on YouTube, and I got a couple hundred views, which was crazy because before that, my videos got 1 view, and it was pretty much myself, I think. There's Wander. Nice Wander. And I don't know, I started getting a couple hundred views, and a lot of the people that came to my channel were baseball enthusiasts. And one day in the off season, I opened a box of baseball cards and started talking about baseball cards. It was a 2017 Series 1 box. And it got thousands of views. I was like, holy crap. I guess there's a kind of like an untapped community out there of baseball card fans. And I waited a month or two, and I did another one of some other box, and it got a bunch of views again. And then I was like, wow, I love baseball cards, and people like watching these videos. And then it was just like, light bulb went off, and I was like, maybe my content should be more baseball card / hobby related. All right, so Jennifer, you got to Wander, but no autograph. We've opened 2,000 cards worth of opening day, and we have 0 autographs or relics to show for it so far. But we still have 40 boxes left, and Lisa's coming up next at spot number 10. Good luck to you. Tara says, Eric, that's the first time I've ever heard of anyone using those things for anything useful. Thank you. Yeah, Google actually discontinued their version of it, because I think they were like super expensive and nobody bought them. And I still have them somewhere, but I haven't used them in a long time. I used to wear them in the card stores and card like places I'd look at cards, but then like I probably look like a big weirdo walking around indoors in these damp lit antique malls or darkly lit antique malls with sunglasses on, like a big weirdo. And also the camera quality wasn't that great. Like we talk about like 720p and 1080p. Well, these were probably like 10p. 10.2p or whatever. They weren't they were $30. There was a $30 camera in there. So eventually, a couple years ago, I switched over to all my videos. I just film on my phone. At first, I was always like, felt awkward about it. Like, hey, do you mind if I take out my phone and film for YouTube? And they're like, no, that's okay. I don't think I've ever had anyone tell me no. Of all the like videos that I've done with my camera, like my phone, no one's ever told me no. A super chat from Keith. Keith Neuro says, what's up, Eric? Justin Harris and I are working on something together for the Japs community. It will be epic. How about that, guys? Justin Harris and Keith Neuro have something up their sleeve. I can't wait to see what that is. Now, Keith, you might remember him from the Neuro Mystery Packs. We did his product on Monday. And you might also remember him from the one-on-one face-off against Justin. Keith actually, I think Keith won that 3-2, but it was fun. They both came away with a lot of nice Chrome cards, a lot of draft from 2020 and 2021. And you all know Justin already. You were introduced to him a little bit earlier. We talked about his awesome collection, and Heather has given him the nickname Card Claus. Instead of Santa Claus, there's Alex Wells. Still no autograph, man. I'll probably just be absolutely floored if I find an autograph at all tonight. 1 in 900 packs. So how many boxes is that? For those of you with the calculator handy, it's about 30-some boxes. There's 36 packs per box. There's Anthony Rizzo. His Yankees uniform. I think he's still a free agent. Whenever baseball does come back, there's going to be a frenzy, like a feeding frenzy of players signing with teams struggling and scrambling to fill out their rosters. And it'll also be interesting if baseball's canceled this year. Do you see some of these stars go overseas and play? Like Bryce Harper, jokingly, I think he tweeted at Ching-Ming Wong and said, hey, you need a guy? And then he had a photo of himself in a Korean League uniform, suggesting he was going to go over there and play. I don't know. I don't know if they're allowed to do that or not. 720 packs a case. Let me think. 36 times 20. Yeah, that sounds right, Kenny. Yep, 36 times 20. 36 times 2, 72. So that makes sense. 720 packs per case. I've got 3 cases. So I'm going to be opening over 2,000 packs tonight. My fingers are going to be sore. Luckily, some of these boxes, not too many, but some of them are going to be sealed. So that means I do not have to open them. I did that. I said, if you want more than one box, I gotta send the second one sealed to you, just to save a little bit of time. And these packs are a little bit hard to open. Not too bad, but some of the packs will give me a little bit of difficulty. DMB 1990 says they canceled another week of games. I did see that. That's terrible. Very sad to say that there might be more games than just another week. I think that they really don't want to lose Jackie Robinson Day. Jackie Robinson Day, if you're unfamiliar, is April 15th, and they have it canceled up until April 14th right now. April 15th every year, everybody in MLB, they wear number 42 in honor of the great Jackie Robinson. And there's a nice anniversary coming up. Is it the 75th anniversary of Jackie? He broke into the league on April 15th. 1947, so I think it's the 75th anniversary this year, and if they're just going to skip it because they can't freaking get their heads together, and that's just going to add more gas to the fire. Yeah. C-Poke says, yeah, it's the 75th anniversary of Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier. There's Wander. There he is. Comes right after. Hey, Zimmerman's there, too. Zimmerman is kind of like the first indicator with Series 1. That he's coming up. So Lisa gets a Wander. Sam says, what do you do with the cards you pull? For example, the 2020 Hot Corner. Well, if there's a sponsor, the sponsor gets all the cards. Like these ones in this break and other breaks, all the commons or the base cards, they go into team bags. And this one's going to probably be a little too heavy just to send first class. So I'm going to put these in a crush-proof mailer, like a box. surrounded with packing peanuts after I get them all in their team bags, and then I'm going to send it in a priority mail mailer. I don't know. I'd have to weigh this out. This is going to be close. Let me see. I bet you this, I'm looking at these stacks here. Yeah, this is going to be a little over 16 ounces. It's going to be close. It's probably going to be about a pound and a couple ounces to ship one of these. I can usually tell because the packages that I send that are 15.8 ounces or 9 ounces, I know about roughly how many cards are on each side of that stack. I always wrap them up in cardboard before I put them in the mailer for anything first class. Here's Tobias. Tobias has two. One of them are going to be, one is going to be sent to him sealed. John says, that might be my favorite video of yours ever, except maybe the one that featured my mystery packs. Yeah, those hot corner ones. Was that the one where I bought every single box to find the Bryce Harper and Nels? I know. Don't remind me, man. No MLB. Hey, we'll still make it work around here. I'm still gonna be here. I'm not locked out. I'm not going on strike. I can still make videos. Anthony, if you have auction cards from October, probably there's no address there. If not, I can just hit the refund button and send it back to you. Typically what happens is, despite asking, people that are newer to PayPal sometimes click the wrong button. They don't send their address. Like if you send it like a personal payment, there's no address there. And also when you do that, it doesn't give me an email address either to contact. Is it there a Clemente Day now? Yeah, Clemente Day is it September 14th? Pirates fans? I want to say it's around there, somewhere in there, mid-September. That's Wander on the box. Nelly Cruz would be a nice choice, but I got to put Wander on the box. There he is, pointing out there with Tatis and Vladdy and Trout and Soto. And who else do we have there? Jarren Duran on the box. Why did they put him on there? Huh. How much are the boxes? Well, the boxes are priced all over the place, Nels. Right now, if you want to buy one, Steel City and Blowout Cards have them for $65. If you buy one, it's $80.09 with the tax and the shipping. I believe Topps, someone said Topps had them today for $40. You can probably find them on eBay for a little cheaper. I think what did I pay, like almost $60 a box. Hunter got his for $55 at your card store. The card store is always the best route to go. You're going to get them cheaper there. You're not going to have to pay the shipping. Anthony says, I sent it friends and family, so I guess you would have to send a refund. It was my first time buying. Awesome. I will just refund it. I've got a whole drawer of about 10 packages of people that did that. And whenever I have time, I note it and try to track you down. I found somebody the other day, Daniel Brown. Came back into a live stream just like you did and got his card sent out to him. That was an instance where there was just no description, and his name was different than his username, so I have no idea who it was. Topps website sold out in about an hour. That's crazy. They printed so much of this, and that was the same thing with Series 1, too. They sold out in about an hour. Anthony, I've got your name written down, man. I'll take care of that for you. When I get some time. Yeah, to put that in perspective, it took Topps approximately 4 to 5 months to Riri. Yours is still in the still in that shelf. Not yet. I usually go back to that shelf once I get caught up, and I'm not caught up yet. There's usually maybe like a couple days a month that I'm actually all caught up. Right now, I feel like I'm behind because I have Patreon packages due that I have to send out. I want to get them all sent out as soon as possible so you can all get your 2022 blaster boxes. The mix says they're selling out fast because of Wander, but 2021 update is still on the shelves because there's 2021 update. I mean, they have Jared Kelnick's in there. Jonathan India rookie card is in there. Your Mean Mercedes is in there. Andrew Vaughn is in there. But those guys don't have the same name appeal as Wander. So, I mean, it might be like this all year long. I placed my order for Heritage today, and I feel like last year, I don't know what Heritage boxes were last year, but this year they're in triple digits, like low triple digits. They're about around the price, I think, of maybe a top Series 1 box, maybe slightly less. I'll have to go back and see. But we'll have that for you on Friday. Dub says, I bought a 2021 update hobby for the Kelnick. Yeah, you never know. You never know who's going to be the next big rookie out there. Like 2021 update might end up being a really good set down the road. Dead Grateful says, who's the nicest guy in all of baseball? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of good guys out there. I'm trying to think who I would say would be the nicest. Oh, boy. I'm trying to think of a guy that I would always see signing autographs. I'll have to think about that. Still looking for an autograph or a relic. We're only 11 boxes in. Watch it be in box number 12 that we're sending to Tobias sealed. Wouldn't that be something? You have to let us know, Tobias, if you open all these up or if you just toss them on the shelf. There's a Brandon Crawford blue. I'm a shelf guy. I always like to toss a couple on the shelf. I figure, you know what? I'm just going to toss these on the shelf. That way, I don't have to spend 3 times the price 5 years from now when I want to do this for a Throwback Thursday. There's Mike Trout. He's supposedly 100% healthy. Might help his card recover, maybe. I don't know. His PSA card has been dropping in value. So, Tobias, thank you very much. I'll get your other box sent with this sealed. I have a little note there on the card to remind myself to send it to you sealed. All right, coming up next, spot number 13. It's for Justin Collins. Good luck to you, man. Do you think Glaber's due for a rebound with the full year at second base? Maybe without having the defense on his mind. All right, Timmy Tea Time, thanks very much for being here. Ty says, why did I buy this? If you're a serious collector, you probably don't like opening day, but if you're just happy to rip some packs, you probably like it. Elizabeth says, can I get a shout out? Yeah, shout out to you. Are there 2 live streams tomorrow? Yeah, the mix. I think I'm going to, instead of doing my auction from 7 to like 11:30 or whatever, I think I'm going to do my Throwback Thursday for about an hour. The first hour will be a break of 2012 update. And then we'll get into the auction after that. We'll double feature. John says, I'm still waiting for Series 1 from Topps. That's crazy. Like, did you order from their website and they still haven't sent it to you yet? That's frustrating. How about this giant box from Future Star Club? I can't wait to open that up tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. I think I might have like 4 videos for you. We'll have the standalone jumbo break, where I break a jumbo box of 2012, because I've never done that before. I think I did a hobby box, but not a jumbo. And then I'll have the big old Future Star Club box, which I was like, what is this? Is this like a case of something? Like, I thought it almost looked like one of those Panini cases of like contenders or something. Nick, I'll probably divide it up and do 2 streams because I feel like the rewatch on my auctions aren't good. Like, if you're not, I mean, some people might like to just sit there and listen to us talk or whatever, but if you're not actively participating in the auction, the rewatch is bad. And there's a whole lot of analytics and stuff that go into YouTube and how often they recommend your videos. So I don't want to like lose points with them, so to speak, by having bad analytical scores on the rewatch time. So I just take the auctions and unlist them after each one. I don't leave those up. Otherwise, I'm just afraid that maybe they won't push out my regular videos as much. There's Max Scherzer right there. Auctions are like a live event. You got to be there or be square. Still no autograph as we look through Justin's. And that is that you, JJ's Card World? Is that you, Justin? I hope we can find an auto for you. We have not found a single autograph or relic tonight, Max Steele. Not a single one. So you get, I guess you get what you pay for. This is probably the cheapest out there. John says, do you know what box I'm in? I put that list on Patreon. Let me see if I can click into it real quick and see. I'm just giving it a quick scan, and I see your spot number 27. So that, you know what that means, John? You're probably going to pull a Mike Trout autograph, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Your spot 27, so it'll be coming. The Nick says, did Heather see 2022 Topps? She actually took a video of it, and she sent it to me. I forgot to have her airdrop it to me after school today when we were together. So she took a video, you know, same style I do, like showing her walking up and showing the shelves. The shelves were almost all bare. So there's nothing except for Topps opening day and then like some other sport, which I didn't even look at the other sport. I was just so fixated on it. So I didn't use that clip, but I did get my thumbnail out of that clip. But since she sent it to me via text, it was just a little pixely. So I was just like, we'll just do this the old-fashioned one take. I do believe that you're going to start seeing some Series 1 soon. You got to be seeing it. Riri says, today's marks your 6-month anniversary of my content. You found the channel 6 months ago. Thank you very much for hanging around for 6 months. Glad to still have you here. Dub says, no retail cards. I don't think there's no retail cards around anybody now. You will be able to find opening day, I think, this week. Depending on when your Walmart stocks. That Walmart that Heather went to stocks on Wednesdays, apparently. Most Walmarts stock Thursday, Friday, Saturday, depending on the person, I guess, and their schedule, the stock person. John has been subscribed for 2 years, since last November. Awesome. Thank you very much for the long-time subscribership. Still no autos, no relics. Got some of these here and there. Hector's waiting for the tins and going all in on the tins this year. That's not a bad idea. I like those tins. They're pretty nice. Van the Man got hooked during the Troutmas series. That was a good series. We'll have to do that again. Hopefully everyone's still about Trout rookie cards and he doesn't have a terrible season this year. There's Wander for you. Get that one on top so we can sleeve it up. From what I understand, they're doing the tins. It's just the tins are usually a few weeks behind everything else, and everything retails behind right now. It's like they only got enough to get it out there on opening day, and they haven't got it out since. Next up, it's John at spot 14 and 15. The 15th box will be sent sealed. Are there numbered cards in this, Brady? The only cards in this that are numbered are going to be the 1 of 1s. There's nothing else numbered in this. So you're either going to find a printing plate or you're going to find the like black border 1 of 1 parallel, and that's it. No idea who's going to be on the tins this year. It's going to be a surprise, I guess. I'm guessing, I don't know. I wonder if Wander would get on a tin. That would be kind of cool. Last year it was Javi Baez and Bryce Harper and Mike Trout, Cody Bellinger and Aaron Judge, I think, maybe. Pete Alonso was on there in 2020. Ohtani should get on there this year. Yeah. What about getting Luis Robert on a 10? I would like that. Wander Winter, maybe. Yeah, Wander Miss doesn't sound as good as Trout Miss. Tatis would be nice on a tin, yeah. I agree. All right, let's see what we've got coming up now. Dub says I get my driver's license next week, so I'll go on card hunts then. You're going to have some freedom. Just as a new driver, just always make sure that you are paying attention when you're driving. Be very careful. Don't drive and text. Don't drive and look at your phone. If you have to do something on your phone, wait until you come to a stoplight to look at it. All right, here we go. There's Wander at the very top for John. John says, this is going to be more of a mountain of packs than last Saturday. These packs aren't as thick as those. It's the pile down there is growing. There's definitely a growing pile of trash next to me, and it'll probably... Fernando Friday, that's not a bad idea. We already have Tatis Tuesday, though, so that would be... that would be 2 days for... Oh, look at this. We have a Dugout Peaks. There it is. We have our second Dugout Peaks. It's a Jarren Duran rookie card. There he is wearing his little sliding mitten right there. Trying to get a high five, possibly being left hanging. I don't know. But these are 1 in 3,900 packs. No, 3,495 packs or something like that. This is a super rare card. This is the second one we've actually pulled out of. This is 14 boxes now. I wasn't really thinking I was going to find another one of these tonight, and we did get one right here. Jarren Duran Dugout Peaks. Now, this is the rarest of all insert cards you can find. Probably the only one we'll find, besides the one that we pulled out of the preview video. I want to find the Luck of the Irish one next, or Walk This Way. So that one, we'll definitely get that one top loaded up for you, John. It's probably worth at least $100, I would imagine. So congratulations on that. Saw those big old googly eyes looking at me and knew we had something there. So John with the biggest hit of the night with the Dugout Peaks card. To the other side of your box and see what we have in here for you. Shohei Sunday, we do that one. Yep. I always feel bad with Shohei Sundays, though, because we got, like, Juan Soto getting overlooked. Think about doing a Soto Saturday. Like, he needs his own series, too. It's unfortunate him and Ohtani are both in the same class. Actually, from what I can gather, Soto's back #1. And the mix says the lowest Dugout Peaks card on eBay is $150 right now. So, John, that card's worth at least $150. Franco Friday's a good one, Tobias. I like that name. Maybe Wander Wednesday. Trouty Tuesday. There are dirt relics this year. Mantle Monday. I wish there were still packs to open that we could find Mantle. If there's any packs from the 50s or 60s, they're just so incredibly expensive. I think Wander Wednesday has a nice ring to it. All right, here we go. Mookie Monday. All right, let's see what else we can find. One insert per pack, looking for the super rare ones. Bo says that Soto and Luis Robert will be the best 2 players this year. Take it to the bank. I agree with you about Soto, and I think that Luis Robert's going to be really good too. You look at his like exit velocity last year. He was like 99th percentile. The guy can rake. He just had a bad month in his rookie year, and everyone gave up on him. Except for me. Man, people were quick to say, hey, Luis Robert sucks. You were wrong about him. But I feel like I wasn't. I wish he would have stayed healthy for the whole year last year. He put up great numbers in like 60-some games. All right, so John, thank you very much. You're in the books. Congratulations on your big dugout peaks hit right there. Go ahead and put those in the box. And now we move on to spot number 16. JJ says at my Walmart yesterday I found 2021 Series 2 and 2021 Update and Heritage plus Archives. So what location are you in? It's not that I'm going to go and clean it out. I'm just curious, like, are you in my neck of the woods? Should I be expecting that in this area, or is it just kind of an outlier? Mark is up next, spot number 16. Good luck to you, Mark. What about Key Brian Hayes? He's going to be good. He is a good one. Freebie says Vladdy Wednesday. Vladdy. If I was going to be Vladdy, it'd be Vladder Day. John Barker with a $5 super chat. Thanks, man. John Barker with the Dugout Peaks card. $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. Jake says, just want to say I love your content, and thanks to you, I got into the card clicked a few months ago. And I'm actually going to go pick up my first ever hobby box tomorrow. That's pretty awesome. She says, does anyone know why Topps 2020 Update is not as expensive as the other hobby boxes? Yeah, it's just because, I mean, you got some nice rookies in there, like Randy Rosarena. He's kind of like the cream of the crop. You also have a lot of good rookie debuts in 2020 Update, like Bo Bichette and Yordan Alvarez, etc. But right now, everybody wants Wander, so they're a little cheaper. Same thing with the 2021 Update. Those are both kind of around the same price. You can probably go into a hobby store and still get those for $20 a pack for a jumbo. And a hobby box for, I don't know, definitely under $100. How many blasters were at Walmart? Are you talking about my Walmart or are you talking about JJ's? A place in the South, so not near me. Oh, man. Yeah, did they load up and just dump like a whole bunch of Topps Series 1, or was it just like your average amount, like maybe about a dozen or so blasters? Hey, Ethan, best pull of the night was a Jaron Duran Dugout Peaks card, which is worth at least $150. It's one in every 3,500 packs roughly to find one of those. We got lucky and hit one. And now we'll see if we can hit something else. Still looking for an autograph. We're on our 16th box. We have 0 autos. Nothing at all. And no relics either. I was thinking we'd at least get some freaking dirt. But we've yet to get any of those. How many autos have been pulled, Clayton? Literally 0. And I'm hoping I can change that soon. Here's Mark's rest of his stack. Oh, finally, we do change it. We have our first hit of the night. It is a mascot worn memorabilia card from Billy the Marlin. There you see Billy the Marlin. Kind of looks weird without that home run sculpture out there. I don't know what that's worth. I personally wouldn't be paying a ton of money for this. But if you're a big Marlins fan, you might want that. Billy the Marlin. I don't even know what the odds of that are. So, Mark, you got our first relic. I wanted a game-used dirt relic on a freaking Billy the Marlin. Like some random guy wearing a mascot autograph. Where's the mascot relic? 1 in 1,600 packs. So 1 in 1,600 packs. That's our hit, and that's what we get. A Billy the Marlin. Charles says mascot relics. Okay, I guess. At least it's something. I mean, I feel like they could have made a lot more. John says that's a $10,000 card. Wouldn't that be crazy if it actually was? You could probably buy out a whole game at Marlins Park for $10,000 with how many people go to those games. Just literally buy every seat available on StubHub or whatever. Kobe says these would be cool for kids. I had a Zach Greinke relic today. They are. This is geared for kids. That's why the price point. I think that's why they always like to keep the price point of this for like $10 for blaster boxes. Kids could probably afford that, right? $10 for a blaster. But I don't know, whatever reason, they just said, let's just double it to $20. We'll give you twice the amount of cards. But you got to pay double still. And I'm sure they're selling, no problem. JJ says there's 20 Series 1 blasters and a few hangers on his restocked shelf at Walmart. That's good. That's a good bit. Rich says these cards lack the hits. TP? Toilet paper? Riri getting a little mad. Says, give me the dirt. Dang it. I'm hopeful we'll find some dirt. Man, these packs are taking a long time to open. It's a super rip style, but with so many packs, it's still taking a little while. All right, here we go. Mark already has a hit. Here's our next stack. There'd be something if you also got an autograph. You'd be one lucky guy. We want a 104th pack. But says, I haven't bought cards for weeks. Definitely going to pick up opening day. Yeah, grab a blaster of it. I mean, for 22 packs? I first saw that on Steel City Collectibles. I was like, there's the Wander. It's like, is that a typo? Because it said, like, Steel City is selling their blasters for 25 for 22 packs. I thought it was a typo. I was like, yeah, I could see them charging 25 for, you know, the regular blaster of like 9 packs or 10 packs or whatever it was. But because I was looking, I was like, wait a minute, like, why is 22 packs $24 on their site and 36 packs is $65? Doesn't make sense. So that's why I thought the packs were different. So when I looked at the pack odds today, the pack odds are literally exactly the same. These are the exact same packs that you would find in a blaster. So Topps just produced millions of these packs, and they just willy-nilly put some in the blasters and some in the quote-unquote hobby boxes, because I can't consider these true hobby boxes. I don't know if you do. I mean, they don't have the H on it for first off. As you may or may not know, if you want to know if a pack is a hobby pack, there'll be a little H on the pack. And basically, this is you know, just a retail product in my eyes. I would be surprised if they cut these boxes open and put them on the shelf at Target, sold them for 99 cents a pack. Hey, Dusty, we finally got a relic. It's 0 autos, 1 relic, 1 Dugout Peaks card, which was a nice one. Nick says, do you remember last year, Blasters of 2019 opening day? That was weird. That was out in Illinois. We were on our way to or from the National. The National just happened to kind of like fall like during our family vacation. So we like went to the National and then continued on out to Wyoming and stopped off at a Walmart. And lo and behold, I was like, did I just step into a time portal? Like, what's all this 2019 stuff doing on the shelves? That was weird. I guess MJ Holdings found a couple cases of them, or a bunch of cases of them in a warehouse somewhere. I was like, hey, let's just get rid of these now. We want a 104th pack, but it says the card images on these cards have such unique photos that some look like they're short prints when they're not. Well, I think what you're seeing here is the Series 2 effect. Some of these are the card images that will be for players in Series 2 that you haven't seen before. Like that Benintendi. All right, Justin Collins, if I can ever get these packs open for you, I'll get them open and we'll see what we can find in here. Ozzy Albies on the back of this stack. All right, here we go. 0 autographs, 1 relic. Isn't that crazy? 1 relic per case. These cases cost about $1,000 a piece if you want to grab one on eBay. And then, of course, you're going to pay an extra almost $100 in shipping and tax. Tatis. And to have 1 relic in a case, that's a pretty poor yield. But it is what it is. There's Wander again. I'll get that one put on the top of your stack so I can easily find it to sleeve up. JJ's Card World says, we need an auto. I'm getting bored of these cards, but still making you happy at least. Hey, Brian, good to see you. We are looking for autographs and relics in this product. We have not found any yet. We're still looking. Nick says MJ Holding messed up. They have 4 random packs and 2 random pack products at Walmart failed to pass on the price to Walmart. Scan and said, item not found. That's frustrating. I would, you know what you could probably do is just, if you knew how much they should be, you can just go to customer service and said, this doesn't have a price tag on it. And then they'll be like, oh, really? Do you remember what they were? And you say, oh yeah, it was this. They're like, all right, and they just manually type it in. So if it's like if it's a $20 basketball, you like, yeah, it's a $20 price tag underneath it, and there probably was. Hey, Lyle Smith is here. Says, hey, Eric, I got all my auction cards today. That Chris Sale numbered out of 25, that Sapphire Orange is even more beautiful in person. I'm glad you got them today, man. That was a doozy. That was a nice one. Lyle got some of the big lots. Basically all the subscription boxes and mystery box Monday cards and stuff like that. They pile up. And after a while, I just sell them all in one giant lot just to get rid of them in the auctions. And Lyle won, I think, 2 of those big lots. One of them had that nice Sapphire Chris Sale in it. All right, Justin, let's finish off this next stack. Packs are definitely getting a little harder to open. I don't know if my endurance is going down. What did the 1910 card go for? I think it went for 110 bucks. All right, Justin, here we go. The Mix says, should I have an open A box sealed and put away? I actually have that. I brought one of them out in one of the preview videos. I brought out the 2020 sealed box that I've put away. There's Lance Lynn. That's kind of a good idea. I mean, if you can and the price is good, just grab 2 boxes, open one for yourself, put one on the shelf. Because they're going to dry up eventually, and you see what happens with even like boxes from the 90s now are worth a lot of money, especially stuff from like 95, 96 and on, when cards were on the downturn. They started producing less cards, and was it 1995? Was that the first year they really started to take a cut? They reduced the size of the set from like 792 to, was it like 500 something? Or was it 440? They really cut the size of the top set down after the strike, and everybody stopped buying cards. All right, Justin, you're in the box. Thank you very much. Got a Wander for you as well. Next up, spot number 18 is for Robert. Good luck to you, Robert. Let me grab the next box. Lots of opening day. All right, here we go. Next box up, spot number 18. You can tell that these packs are getting harder to open. You can see how many boxes are in the case. 20. So we're not even through the first case yet. And if every pack's going to be this slow going and open them, it's going to be a long night for me. That one's a little easier. Sunny grays on the back of that one. Yeah, we're not opening all of them. Just looking over my little cheat sheet here. I have 54 total boxes I'm doing. The last 6 or so I put aside for Patreon members. I'll probably drop these into the Patreon boxes here and there. But I have a grand total of, let's see, we're on spot number 18. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I get to send sealed. So it'll probably end up being a long live stream till like probably like who knows what. If you want your box sent sealed and you're still coming up, you can request that and I will immediately accept it. If anyone is coming up soon and wants me to just send their box sealed, and I'll actually get those, the ones that are just sealed without any cards, I'll get them sent to you tomorrow. The ones that have cards that are broken, I'll have to process those, which will take a little while to get them all sleeved up and everything, so I wouldn't be able to get those out tomorrow. Yeah, hint, hint, says John. Chris Sale's the last one there. I just didn't want to turn anyone down. Duffy says, you can send mine, so thanks, Duffy. I am going to send yours sealed, and I'm also going to give you a little surprise in there. A little bonus from, I have like all these cards laying around from auctions and stuff like that. I'm going to give you a bonus. So, Thomas Duffy at 45. We're going to send yours sealed. And then I'll put a little plus there, so I remember to give you a bonus with it. Thanks, man. Just save me like 10 minutes. 10 minutes of extra sleep tonight. The mix says, sending sealed boxes, Eric's fingers. Thank you, they definitely do. Akil Badoo's on the back of that one. Sheldon Wade taking his sealed. Thanks, man. Sheldon Wade was at 36. I'll add you to the sealed list as well. And I'll drop a little surprise for you in there, Sheldon. I'll tell you what, I'll give you each 2 surprises. One of them, since you're not getting any hits in these, more than likely, I'll drop one of, I've got a little stack of relics over here. I'll drop like one of my relics from my relic stack. And something else as well. Like I've got like all these cards laying around, stacks of like rookies and stuff from here and there and everywhere for the auctions. And the stuff that I've picked up at card stores and stuff like that. Like that Bonds I bought way back in the day. I bought all these Luis Castillos. I haven't figured out what to do with those yet. I'm not going to send you a Luis Castillo rookie card. It'd be better than that. I bought those Luis Castillos for 10 cents a piece way back in the day. Did someone else just say they want theirs sealed? John Winkler's going to take it. Thanks, Sheldon and John. John Winkler as well at 27. All right, let's see what we have for Robert. Wander is in this product, Brody. He is in here. Thank you, Sheldon. I appreciate that. What? Is there a thick... No, I thought that was a thicker card there. Is that... Nope. Faked out. I got faked out. Michael, thank you, man. I might have to do like a little, like a prize raffle here and send like do a wheel or something and give away like one grand prize here. Like, I don't know, a slab or something to one of you four in addition to the other stuff. Just kind of be like what I do with the auctions for members. I'll pick out some free cards and send them your way. Probably save me like at least a half an hour of sleep. There's Bryce Harper. JJ's Card World says you're so close. I scared you. Why did I scare you? So far, it's not a single autograph. There's Wander. He's always hanging out behind Freddie Freeman. That was a nice Bryce Harper. We're looking for Harper tomorrow, Duffy. 2012 update. Looking forward to doing that. There's Blake Snell. Another opening day parallel. That's 1 in every 19 packs. So, Robert, thank you very much. You are in the books. And next up, we have Michael. Michael's taking his sent sealed. So, I'll put this one in the sealed box. Or I'll write sealed on it. And I'll put this one up here. And that brings us to Corey up next at spot number 20, the big 2-0. This is the last box of case number 1. Coming up next, we have Glenn. Let's give you a little idea who's coming up in the on-deck circle. Glenn Lang is coming up. He's got 2 boxes. He's taking 1 sealed. Then after that, we have Bill Heron at spot number 23. We got Billy coming up next. Well, not next, but in the hole, so to speak, at spot number 24. And then at number 25, we have Joshua Velasquez. And I didn't get all of my cards filled out ahead of time because I got back from a basketball playoff game, so I just took a second to do a couple right there. All right, Corey, let's see what we can find for you. Lyle said, I misread your post earlier. 2011 update would have been nice, huh, Lyle? Yeah, they're 2012. Which those were like, I don't know, the 850, 825, 850 box before tax. The 2011 update is like 10,000 a box before tax, somewhere in there. All right, Corey. Let's see if you can find our first autograph of the evening. We've yet to find the Wander in an opening day parallel. Also, obviously, have not found this 1-of-1 or printing plate yet. There's multiple printing plates because, I don't know, how many printing plates are there? Like 4 different versions of the different colors. Like you got the yellow, the magenta, the blue, I forget what the other one is. But this would literally be the worst product to ever do for a Saturday Showdown. Imagine that. You'd have to break cases and cases and cases. Then whoever finds a printing plate would just win if we'd even find one. Keith, I sent some of the... I didn't get a chance to send all the invoices. I sent some invoices, but not all. I'm going to go back and I'll send some more invoices. So if you haven't signed up yet, there's plenty of spots available. There's like there's 60 packs in a case. I think I have like 2 extra boxes too. So there's like 80 total spots. Michael, thank you very much. We will definitely do that. Let me write your name down. Michael has said that I can send his along to him sealed. I'll get some bonus. I'll get a bonus in there, and we will do a special giveaway for whoever else is taking theirs sealed. Can we maybe get to 10 of these sealed? I don't know. So Michael Michigan, you had spot number, where are you at here? 49. I'll write you down. And we're up to 5 people that are taking, oh, probably almost saved me almost an hour, maybe a little less than that, but definitely will save me some time and get me some more sleep tonight. No autographs yet. Daniel, thanks, man. I'm going to do a giveaway now for all of you that are taking it sealed that didn't originally plan to get it sealed. Now, some folks, I forced them to take it sealed because they bought 2 boxes. And I just knew that it was going to be taking a while. So Daniel Hamilton also taking his sealed. He's at spot number 46. I'll find a good slab to give to you. And I'm going to put that up for grabs. Oh, what's a good slab? You know what? I'll do a couple different slabs, and if you win it, you can choose. It'll be like an Acuna Jr. rookie card, or something like that, or maybe find some other good rookies in here. Got Luis Robert. Do I have Luis Robert 10 up here? I'll put a bunch of slabs you can pick. We'll do a little giveaway. The way I'll do it, in case you're wondering, I'll let the pack decide. So the last pack of the night I will give each person a number, so to speak, like 0 through 9. And whatever the last card of the night is, that's like the number, like say that's how that's a 9. Whoever in the spot 9 would get that one. So I would just make a little sheet of those. All right, Kenny, thanks, man. I just otherwise we'd be here till like probably like 2 a.m. So Kenny's taking his sealed as well. Thanks, Kenny. You were spot 44. So I'll add you in this drawing, and I'll give you even if you don't win the PSA card for helping me out, I'll definitely give you each a hit, either a relic or an autograph, and another surprise in there, like just another card from my auctions. Maybe a rookie of this guy or that guy or whoever. And I'll get them all out tomorrow. So still not a single autograph yet, believe it or not. Kenny says, I'll send you a pic of the dirt card I rip out of there. All right, sounds good. I've pulled that dirt card a couple times. I think my most recent one, I remember pulling a Bregman dirt card for some reason. I don't remember if that was in a break or what. Daniel Tozzi's in the offer as well. All right, Daniel, thank you very much. We'll get you put in there as well. Daniel Tozzi is at spot. Remember what spot you had? Trying to look over 29. So Daniel Tozzi's in the sealed as well. Sealed sweepstakes. There's Wander. Verlander's there. Oh man, are we going to find an autograph at any point tonight? Nothing yet for Corey. Still waiting. This is the last little stack here. It's going to be an absolute shock when we do find an autograph. Just absolutely blow my mind. You know what's so crazy about this is Topps Big League is about the same price, maybe even a little less. So Corey, that's your box. Thank you very much. And Topps Big League, at least from 2020, was so good. Like with autographs, like every other box had an auto. Do you remember that? For like a $39 box. It was so fun. And opening day just, it doesn't have that that same odds. All right, so Glenn's up next. Glenn's got 1 and 1 sealed. So let's see what we can find for Glenn here. In spot number 21. Will the auto card be flipped? The short print? I don't know. I haven't pulled an autograph yet out of this year. You would hope it would be flipped, but I doubt it. More than likely, it'll be a sticker auto, though, I bet. Tobias says, it's crazy you found 2 dugout peaks and 0 autos. Yeah, like, what are the odds of that? The dugout peaks are 1 in every almost 3,500 packs. The autos are 1 in 900. We're due for an auto. Here's Glenn's stack. Corey says, if you like, you can keep my box and give them away in auctions or whatever you'd like to do. Save a few bucks for shipping. Corey, that's very generous of you. You sure? How about I send you, can I at least send you your Wander? Can we do that? Oh, that's very generous of you, man. So Corey's donating all of his cards. I've got a box of a whole bunch of Bowman Draft. These ones, if you don't mind, I feel like I'd just like to give these to Timmy and Robbie, Heather's kids. to go through? Are you okay with that? Because we were looking for opening day yesterday, just thinking, hey, maybe it's out. And we didn't find any at Target because Timmy had the Target gift cards, and he was looking for baseball cards to spend his money on, but couldn't find any. All right, thanks, Corey. That's very kind of you. So, Heather, whenever you guys come over next, in case I forget them tomorrow, we got a whole stack of cards from Corey for Robbie and Timmy to go through, and they can divvy them up. And you know what, Corey? I'm going to match that, and Heather, let's take one of those blasters and we'll divvy them up for Robbie and Timmy. We should make that a Patreon-only video. Watch them get the autograph. Hey, Billy's in here. Billy says, I'll take mine sealed as well. Got to get some sleep. So, Billy, thank you very much. We're going to give away like a graded Acuna, and you know what? I'll even see what else I can find. I'll let you pick. So, thank you very much to, who said that? Billy Stroll, who's at spot number 24. Billy Stroll is taking his sealed as well. So the sealed offer is tomorrow. I will get these all out to you sealed. I'm actually off work tomorrow, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'll be free in the early morning. Had to take a day off for, unfortunately, a loss in the family. But I will be able to get these out to you tomorrow. I'll just work on them tomorrow morning when I get up. Drop them in a nice priority flat rate box. Toss your relics in there. And let's see what else we can find. We got Matt Manning. Oh, look at this. We have a relic for Glenn. And it's an opening day relic. Our first player game used relic from Giancarlo Stan. That kind of is a cool design. Finally, our second relic of the video. We also had a Billy the Marlin relic as well. Giancarlo Stanton comes out for Glenn. All right, we'll take it. 0 autos, 2 relics, and a Wanderer. I'll put that one on the top so I can sleeve that one up. Joseph says, I'm a little bit confused as to what to do to get into the breaks. That's a good, I mean, that's a good question. I feel like I probably have done a terrible job explaining it over the years. You have to be a Patreon member. All right, so that's first and foremost. I mean, I'm like struggling right now, by the way. So if you're wondering why I'm distracted, this stack just fell over on me in this box. Not, you know, like in a 5,000 count box, but it just kind of like face planted, and they're not standing straight up and down vertically, which is how I obviously want them to be. But anyway, you have to sign up for Patreon, and once you sign up for Patreon, whenever I have an opportunity, I post it there underneath the post section, and it's pretty simple. It's just, I post what it is, how much it costs, and if you're interested, just leave your information, your PayPal, and then I send you an invoice. Once the invoice is paid, I put your name on one of these little cards here. Actually, I put your name in a spreadsheet, which then I eventually put on Patreon so you can see where you fall in the break. But it's as easy as that. Let's see what else we can find for Glenn. Glenn's second box will be sent to him sealed. And then we have Bill Heron in the on-deck circle coming up. CV Baseball Card Cup says, crush the like button. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for being here. Corbin Burns on the back. Neil Gardner says LGM. That stands for Let's Go Mets. Still got 320 folks watching at 11 p.m. Opening day. Looking for our first autograph. You know what? I guess 2 autographs and 2 relics. The relics is looking pretty good now with that 2. We'll probably end up with probably more than 2. But the autos with 1 in every, I don't know, 900 packs or so have been tough to find. No autos yet. No. 2 relics, no autos. Let's see if we can find one in this one. I'm just staring intently at where the auto would fall, waiting for it, but I've not found a single one. The thing about this, the part that takes the longest is ripping open all the packs. There's so many packs per box. Jeter fired the mascot? Billy the Marlin? Well, I guess they can bring him back now because Jeter's no longer around. He resigned. He said that the Marlins didn't have the same vision he did. Basically said that they're just content to lose and not spend money. That's what I got from it. So I don't know what Jeter's going to do now if he goes and tries to purchase another team. Just says, I've been watching your videos a lot. I'm addicted to collecting and opening packs, so I will go about doing that to get in the breaks. Thanks, man. Yeah, we have a break filling right now for tomorrow, 2012 update jumbos. It's by the pack because those boxes cost like $900 a box. And then I have Heritage coming up as well. I'll have to do a Heritage posting soon. All right, so Bill's up next. We have Billy taking his sealed. Put that up there with Michael's. All right, Bill, here we go. Spot number 23. Let's see what we can find for you right now. So what we'll probably end up doing is when we do that giveaway, I have these cards and I'll just line them up like 1 through 10, and then the last card, whatever the ones digit is, 0 through 9, we'll get it. Let's do it that way. Let the packs decide who gets the slab bonus. And then I'll also give you 2 other cards in there. Corey says, would it be okay if I asked the group to help me price the card? Definitely. Corey, you can post in the community page. There's a community page you can do it. Hey, the Halligans with the super chat says, we'll take our box sealed to save time. Spot number 42. And I can't get this pack open to save my life. No wonder it's taking so long tonight. Thank you very much to the Halligans. I really appreciate that. I'll go make a little note there. It's spot number 42 as well. The Halligans taking their box sealed. All right. I appreciate that, man. Hey, I see Corey just posted to my creator page on the community tab on Patreon. If you guys would like to check it out there. He said he found a 1-of-1 Christian Yelich. Wow, 2019 Topps traded, or Topps update. That's a crazy good pull right there. Anytime you pull a 1-of-1, it's a good one. Christian Yelich had a great 2019 season. Now, that's not his rookie card, but still pretty good. I'd say stuff like that's tough to price. I would try to figure out what it's worth and then sell it for double with the best offer and then see what comes your way. See if you get any offers close to what you want. How much is a Juan Soto auto out of 50? Man, you're looking at hundreds and hundreds of dollars there, JJ's. Probably $300 to $500 depending on what it is. Soto autos are not cheap. All right, so that side of the box is open up for Bill. Let's see what we can find in there. Still looking for our first auto. Definitely not Larry. Says, has Alan and Gitter contacted you about being on a trading card yet? No, I wish they would. That would be, talk about a dream come true. We would not be sending out sealed boxes for that break. We'd be opening every single pack looking for that one. That would be awesome. Be Alan and Ginter Mondays, Alan and Ginter Tuesdays. I don't even know. I'd have to have a series for Alan and Ginter all the time. We have had some hits, Gabriel. 2 relic hits. We had 2 dugout peaks. if you include the one in the preview video. 0 luck of the Irish cards so far, which is kind of weird. Those are one in like 600 some packs. Basically, they're all green. They have all these clovers around them. It kind of looks kind of cool. Is a Jose Leaned auto worth anything? I mean, any auto is worth something, but just not particularly much. I would say a leaned auto is maybe worth a few dollars. On just a regular card, not like an authentic autograph, maybe even less than that. Hey, Charles Miles says, buy a couple of blasters for the kids of opening day. Charles, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, man. Hey, Heather, should we do like a Robbie versus Timmy like box war with opening day, courtesy of Charles, for one of our Patreon videos? We might have to do that. I don't know if you saw. I have a couple boxes we could probably run that with, and we could just take them to the store and let them pick their own out. It's always better to pick your own out anyway, I guess. I used to love picking from the pack or picking from the box. I'd always go way down to the bottom. I always felt like the packs on top were bad. Charles, that's very generous of you, man. Thank you so much. How would we determine the winner? Well, that's a good question, Heather, because as you've seen, there's no numbered cards in this ever. It could either be whoever gets more parallels, which would probably only be 1 parallel or 2 if you got lucky. It might be whoever gets more rookie cards. What would be the best way to, if you're doing a box war with this product, with blaster boxes, 22 packs, how would you determine who would be the winner of that box war? Because there's not numbered cards there. That's a great question. Whoever gets the most wanders, what if they both get a wander, though? I'm expecting they both might get a wander. There's only 220 cards in the set, and you get 154 in a blaster box. Here's our next pack for Bill. Remember to tell them to thank Charles. Yeah, we have to remember that. Heather, there's wander. Trying to think of when could we do that? We could maybe do that tomorrow, huh? Whoever gets the that's not a bad idea. Whoever gets the most mascot cards, those were like one in every. There's a mascot card right there. Most color parallels and inserts. Well, there's 1 insert per pack, so that each get the same amount of inserts. Timothy says, any plans to complete another set? The last one was fun to watch. That was a good one, huh? That video turned out very well. Not right now, but maybe we'll do that maybe for Series 2. So, Billy, we're taking yours sealed. Thank you very much. It's spot number 25 now. We have Joshua Velasquez coming up. And in the on-deck circles, so to speak, at number 26, we have Teresa Dunlop, who I believe right now is currently, you said, in Spain, which is pretty freaking awesome. At 27, we have John Winkler. He's taking his sealed. So I'll put that one up here with the sealed guys. Wow, John says they can get another with a $50 super chat. Holy cow, man. Thank you very much. We might have to just, if we come across a restock, we might just have to have like a $50 budget and they just buy whatever they want there. That's very, very kind of you, man. I really appreciate that. So, John, thank you. And Heather, we struck out looking for cards last night for Timmy. And instead, he spent his gift cards, at least some of them, on a claw machine. Gabriel says, are you religious? Yes, I'm religious. I don't know exactly what you're asking. But here we go. Joshua's up next at spot number 25. JJ says they can open them at the same time, and whoever gets the wander first wins. That's an awesome idea. That's an awesome idea. Oh man, those cards are going to be destroyed. Them just ripping the packs open. Oh, phew. Do we have them do it at the same time, or do we have them like they do it and we have like a timer? Neil says this product sucks? Question mark? Question mark? It's very low end. It is a it's for kids. Speed cards. I don't know about that. They're hard on things to begin with. Oh, those cards will be destroyed for sure. And then the frustration factor will set in. They'll be screaming, like, this pack won't open! Mom, there's something wrong with this pack. Whoever gets a Dugout Pete card will be the winner. That's so hard to get, though. It's like 1 in hundreds of boxes, maybe. That's 1 in 3,000 packs. There's 22 packs per box. That would be a tough one. I kind of like the first to find a Wander. Do we do them 1 pack at a time? That might be a good way to do it. Do I have any 2005 Bowman Chrome Draft on the shelf? I wish, Chris. That's an oldie. Most of the stuff I have on the shelves is just from the past couple years. Daniel, you're right. Probably take alternating turns. That's not a bad idea. John, thanks very much for the super chat and thanks for hanging out tonight, man. I'll get your I guess you could tune back in tomorrow and see if you won the slab. If you're not here to claim the slab, I'll just pick for you. There's Wander. Get these turned upside down. The race would be the most entertaining. Like, you're gonna see screaming and possibly crying if they're racing because of the frustration factor. Trying to open the packs and they're not cooperating. I mean, I get frustrated when I'm trying to open these packs and they're not opening. Sometimes I want to scream and cry when my thumbs are all sore. The race for the Wander. You know what? We might usually like something like that. I'd probably put on Patreon, but that might be like a good main event, like main channel video. It would be entertaining and chaotic, and crazy, and different. Definitely different. Something that probably no one else has ever done before, at least that I know of. All right, let's see what we've got here for Joshua. In his second side of the box. Hugh Darvish is on the back. Heritage packs definitely are hard to open. I will agree with you there. I don't know if I would say it's thinner. It definitely feels a little different. It's not quite the same. That'd be a good experiment to count out like 100 cards of... now you got me curious, Jeff. Count out 100 cards of this and 100 cards of Series 1 and put them side by side. Brian says, Buddy and I are going to have a box war Saturday while you're doing your showdown. Are you doing one this Saturday? I'm not sure yet. Probably. I got to see what we're doing this weekend. And Duffy, going to bed. Thank you very much for being here. Sorry we went so late tonight. And we're still not even halfway done. So if anybody wants to get in this and take their box sealed, I'm giving away I'll give you each a free card, a relic and a rookie of somebody. I'll give you someone's rookie and then I'll find a relic as well. If you would like yours sent sealed, that would allow me to get to bed a little earlier tonight. Corey says, I like to donate my second box to the kiddos. Wow, Corey, that's really generous of you, man. What box is your second box? Box number 51. Corey has just donated a box to the... We'll put that aside. Corey, that's so generous of you. That's... Heather just texted me, says, well, I missed the text. Darn. Something about Robbie and Timmy. It went away too quick. So, Corey, I really appreciate that. we'll have to have them open that in a Patreon video so you can see what they got. All right, so let's check out Joshua's final stack here. Probably regular showdown time, says Heather. So probably, yeah, regular showdown time. I'm thinking about doing another jumbo. I don't have any of the 2022, so I might just pick another case out. I've got a couple cases left over of, I've got 2021 jumbos. I don't think I want to do update again since I did those last week. I've got some Series 2 jumbo cases. I've got some 2020 update jumbo cases. I found, I was cleaning my garage. I found a, look at this. We have another hit. It's a Vlad Jr. So Joshua, a third relic out of all these boxes. This one is a Vlad Jr. opening day relic. Really cool right there to go along with your Wander. That's 3 relics that we've pulled so far. But anyway, I was out in my garage, and I found a case of 2007 Bowman that I totally forgot I had. It was just sitting like in the corner with spider webs on it. I bought it 3 years ago at Juniata Cards. I think it was the first time I was ever up there. Maybe it was 2 years ago. But I remember I pulled one box out, and I did it for just like a Throwback Thursday, and the rest of the box were still in there. I had to do that because I ordered just a ton of bubble mailers because there's all these supply chain problems, and I don't want to not be able to get bubble mailers because I go through those. Greek, if you'd like to get a box, I don't have any more that I'm willing to sell right now. I have 3 cases, and they're all pretty much looking for. But if you'd like to grab one of these, I would just buy a blaster box, honestly, from Walmart. Here's Teresa from the UK. Let's see what we can find for Teresa here. You know what? Let's up this. The giveaway for people that are choosing to allow me to get to bed a little earlier tonight is going to be, I'm trying to find some stuff. I'll give away I'll put this in there as well. You can choose this one, or I'll find some other slabs if you win the extra bonus. A Tatis Gem Mint 10 we'll put in there. I was going to auction that one off the next auction, but you guys have been so generous tonight. Right now we have in that special... Oh, Corey, I got to get you in that as well. I mean, you donated a box, right? Spunner 51. It's just if you take it sealed, but Corey, I'm not going to be ripping your box. You should donate it to the kiddos, so put you in that as well. How many people we have in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11, so I'm going to have to come up with an alternate way rather than just the last number. It'll still be based off of the packs. We'll probably do an elimination, like if the last card in the second to last pack is that number, you're out. Something like that. Something that will let the cards choose the winner rather than me. Still looking for an autograph. So many packs to open. I wish these were all in fat packs, and there's like, man, that was a little freaking trick there. Cards just did like a helicopter and landed. Take the 11th card and do the last 2 numbers on it. Take the 11th card and do the last 2 numbers on it. Maybe. I like the idea of just having 10, so I was going to do like an elimination. Like give each person a number in the elimination round. All right, here we go. I have to think of a way that where everyone has the same equal chance. Teresa, I know you're in Spain right now. Hopefully you're enjoying the weather. I don't know what part of Spain you're in. I actually lived in Spain for a semester in college. I lived in a little town called Seville in Andalusia, which is in the southern part of Spain. And man, was it ever nice. There's Wander for Teresa. Everyone's getting a Wander. Here's the other side of your pack. Spot 27, John's taking his sealed, so we'll get to skip over that one. In the on-deck circle, we have Nick. The mix is back, says I'm back. The last time the count was 2 relics and no autos. Any change to that? 3 relics. Yeah, we just did a Vladdy. I think last box. On a scale of 1 to 10, how sore are my thumbs? Oh, they're pretty sore. They are pretty sore. I think next year I'm going to limit it to maybe 1 case for opening day. And just anything after spot 20, it'll just have to be sent sealed. Hector says, my consignment's all packed up, so I'm calling it a night. I included a couple items for you as well. Good luck with finding the auto. Thank you very much for the super chat, Hector. I really appreciate that. Looking forward to seeing that collection and auctioning those off. And thanks for tossing in something extra, man. Hope you have a good rest of the evening. I hope we can find an autograph. You can check the replay out tomorrow and pick it up in spot number 26 and see if we can do it. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. All right, Teresa, here's your second side of the box. I did not visit either of those places. I visited a town called Ronda, which was pretty awesome, like up in the mountains, like basically built on the side of a cliff. I flew into Madrid. I was in Madrid for a couple days. But that was back in 2001. That was 21 years ago. I haven't been back since. It'd be nice to go back. Brady says, what are the gas prices to pay? They're almost $4. I wish they were $4 here. The cheapest I saw today was $4.29. Most places, the average is about $4.34 to $4.39 around here. Yep, pretty crazy. I was watching this one show, and I actually laughed out loud at this one scene. They showed a clip of the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith. And the world was ending. There was like an apocalypse, and the gas prices at the time of the apocalypse in the movie was like $6.29 at this gas station, and they're higher than that now in California, which is just crazy. It made just maybe like the way that it was presented just made me laugh out loud. Like, you've got to be kidding me. So if you ever watch the movie I Am Legend, in the background you'll see Will Smith. I don't know, like kneeling down there at a gas station, and you'll see gas prices in the $6 range. And back then we would have thought that was absolutely crazy. We'd never see that. Hopefully everything can get under control in this crazy upside down world right now. Here's spot number 28. Coming up next, by the way, in case you're wondering, it's spot 29. And also spot 30, we have Daniel Tozzi, who's taking his spot 29 sealed, along with the 30 that was already agreed upon to be sealed. At 31, we have Christopher Wells. And at 32 through 34, we have Samuel Freeman, who's getting 2 more sealed. We'll open his and then open them to be sent sealed. All right, Nick, here we go for you, man. Let's see what we can find. Oh man, you don't want to get me going with this political talk, because I will get going and then I'll make half of the people mad. So I gotta watch it. I'm wearing a 1776 Hodge twin shirt that Heather got me right now. It's looking pretty nice. Nice design. All right, Nick, let's see what we can find for you in spot number 28. Thomas says, where I live, nobody drives at either their Uber or bikes. Well, they're definitely saving money. I remember I used to ride my bike everywhere. Ride my bike to discount sports cards every single day. I can't ride my bike to work. Thanks, Jay Martin. It's like I drive over 80 miles a day round trip to work. I was just doing a little bit of loose math, and I think I spend like $25 a day in gas just to get to and from work. It's like almost 6 gallons of gas. Jeff Becker says it's $3.79 a gallon right now. Yeah, I know that I know that certain areas of the United States is just lower. I don't know if it's just because I think a lot of it has to do with the state gas tax. Like out in California, $1.18 I think of your gallon is just the state gas taxes. Here in Pennsylvania, we have some higher gas taxes as well. Places like South Carolina, that's usually like amongst the cheapest in the nation, because I don't think they have the higher gas taxes. So it's all depends. The mix says you're still sticking to keto. I'm almost ready to give up. I feel like I've plateaued, and Heather keeps making all this amazing food. Like today, she made a pepperoni roll / calzone for my parents, and she had me take it over to them, and just looking at it and holding it, I just wanted to eat the entire thing. I need to. If I get on like a nice exercise regimen, then I would have no problem getting off. I would get off it right now. Lyle says Jersey has a low gas tax and they'll pump it for you. Yeah, that is true. I found that weird. Whenever I'm out in New Jersey, like I have to like sit in my car and someone else pumps my gas. I'm like not comfortable with that, because here in Pennsylvania it's all self-serve. I think the first time I ever went to New Jersey, I popped out of the car and started like getting ready to pump my own gas, and then somebody came and yelled at me, and I was like, "What? I don't need to pump." Like, nope, I have to pump your gas. So I'd like give some stranger my credit card, and all he did was just put it in the machine, like the card reader. Like, why couldn't I just do that? Kraken. I'm just going to stay away from all political comments. The mix says, because you didn't eat it means you already have the willpower to continue something like keto. The problem is, like, keto is all fat, and it's long term, it's not good for you. Like, I eat bacon all the time, so my arteries are probably getting all clogged up. So eventually I need to get off of it. The last time I got off it, because I started having like pains in my side, and it turned out that I had a cyst on my liver. Oh, I almost knocked it over. Heather says, hey, the mix, it's not bad. What are you talking about, Heather? What's not bad? The pizza roll thing. Oh man, I've had your pizza rolls before. Not bad is not any way to even describe them. They're absolutely amazing. It's not in the bad food groups. Okay. You got your cheese in there. You got your pepperoni in there. What's my goal from keto? I just want to maintain a healthy weight, which I feel like I've got there. I'm 230, but I'm also 6'4.5", so I feel like it's a decent weight for a guy my size. All right, Nick, here we go. Spot number 28. I've opened up all of these packs, and now we can go through them all. Heather says, Eric eats like 2 sticks of butter per day. That's way worse. Heather, you're making it sound like I literally eat sticks of butter. That's not, I mean, it is true, but they're mixed in with what Heather makes me. She makes me these fat bombs. People were probably sitting around thinking I literally eat sticks of butter, which would be pretty gross. Is there any of that buffalo chicken dip left? Now I'm hungry for that you made yesterday. All right, Nick. So far, no autograph yet in any of these boxes. We've had 3 relics so far. Nothing in there either for Nick. See if we can find in your last stack here. Thomas is better than eating Taco Bell every day. I mean, eating 2 sticks of butter every day isn't healthy either. Someone said something about a Tesla for gas prices. Well, that was our energy secretary, who's a real genius, said, well, just go and buy a Tesla to deal with these energy prices. So maybe I'll have to do that. I mean, who doesn't have... I just thought that was kind of like just not a really in-touch comment with most people. Like, who can just go out and buy a Tesla? Christopher's up next at spot number 31. By the way, a Tesla is my daughter's dream car. She keeps asking me, can I get a Tesla when I get my driver's license? And I tell her, if I have 1 million subscribers when you're 16, I'll buy you a Tesla. Yeah, I know. Just the casual shell at $70,000 for another car, NW. I was like, I don't think you thought that one out, Pete. Well, the best hit of the night, we had a Vladdy relic. We had a, yeah, I know. They are cool. Like, I would love to have a Tesla just because they're cool. They have like a summon feature where you can just like literally summon the car and it drives it to you. But that's just a dream. Heather says, Jeff said they do fried sticks of butter in Iowa. Oh man, we'll have to go back out there and next time I'm on keto. I think I'm about ready to end the keto stuff soon. If I could afford a Tesla, I'd also have 10 PSA 5 mantles. I know. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome to have a mantle? That's like every collector's dream. Does anyone in here actually have a 52 mantle by show of hands? Or by show of comments? Who actually has a 52 mantle? I feel like nobody has them. That's our dream card. They're just so tough to come across. And then if you have it, like, what's your plan? Like, what's your long game plan? Are you gonna just keep it? Michael, you got the 52 Bowman? That's awesome, man. Jeff doesn't have one. That's a dream card. Lyle says, I keep telling my wife I want one for my birthday every year. Double Barrel had it? He sold them. I think he kind of sold them at a good time. It seems like the market for graded cards is going down. I don't know where the bottom is, but 52 cards has never even seen one in person. You got to get out to the National, man. You'll see probably at least a half dozen of them out there. They're gorgeous. At the National this year, the average PSA 1 mantle was going for about 32 to 33 grand. But I'm hoping that, man, I just am kicking myself that I didn't just like empty out my savings a while ago and just buy one when they were like 10 to 15. Daniel said I'd have to hold and pass on to the kids. Yeah, like, what do you do with it? Like, do you just have it to have it and then you sell it eventually? Or do you have it as an investment? Or do you pass it down to the kids? Jeff says the 52 Mantle is unique in that there are more PSA 3s. There's more PSA 10s, as in there's a pop count of 3 of those bad boys, as opposed to 9s. There's only 2 of those. That is crazy. I heard about that. It's a mystery who has the PSA 10s. And if a PSA 9 of the Mantle is worth, I don't know, is it worth about $5 million? What's a PSA 10 going to be worth? At least $10 million, right? It's got to be worth at least $10 million. And it might be worth a lot more than that, honestly, because there'd probably be a bidding war like you've never seen before for that PSA 10, because it might only come on the market once in our lifetime, because it's probably passed down generation to generation. And there's probably not going to be too many more PSA 10s coming on the market. Like, who else has a Mantle that hasn't graded it yet? Like, if you have a Mantle and it's like in pristine condition, like, why would you not already have graded it? The only chance of having a Mantle on a PSA 10 is somebody that may have got it when they were a kid and just used it as a bookmark in some crappy book and just forgot about it. Imagine that. Like, you're a kid and your mom's making you read some book that you don't want to read. And you're like, all right, Mom, I'll read it. You read a couple pages. You just bought a pack of cards for 5 cents at the store that day. You finish it up. You take that Mantle. You put it in that hardbound book. And it just stays there for the next 70 years. And then someone comes across it. Would they even open the book up and find it there, or would they just throw the book away? Oh man, I feel like that's the only way you could really come across a PSA 10, at least in my mind there. There's still unopened wax. How many packs of that's left though? I know there was 8 packs of it at the National 1952 Topps, but it wasn't even. It wasn't even the right series. Lyle says, Jeff is going to make me go through my local library and search all the old books. Wouldn't that be something to buy like an old book for like 25 cents at a flea market, and then you open her up and there's a baseball card as a bookmark? I did that every now and then. I'd use a baseball card as a bookmark when I was a kid. All right, Christopher, let's see what else we can do for you here. I'm sure that there's some old folks out there that probably still have those cards in their attic. There's the Wander. It comes after Zimmerman, Freeman, and there he is, Wander for Christopher. Someone that was maybe 10 years old back in the day, now he's like in his 80s, and it's just been in his attic for all these years. I'm sure there's a couple of them still out there. I don't know if they'd be PSA 10s, but in good condition. Hey, Brandon, how's it going? Good to see you. You got to remember, those cards, nobody had top loaders or one touches back in the day, so those cards definitely were handled a lot, so it's really tough to find high-grade Mantles from that time frame. Most of the people probably just put them in a box. Maybe a cigar box or something like that. Shoe box was always popular. I mean, just being transported in a shoe box, cards are going to rattle around a little bit in there. The corners will get slightly rounded. PSA 10s, really, really tough to find. I wonder how long it took them to grade that. To decide, yep, that's a PSA 10. The Agile Collector says there was an armed escort for the 52 Mantle PSA 10 displayed at the 2021 All-Star Fan Fest, owned by Marshall Fogel. I mean, yeah, it's a $30 million card, I saw somebody say. So the mix says, speaking of buying a car, can we get a DeLorean and head back to 1952? Yeah, wouldn't that be the ultimate, like, video going around? Like, can you imagine if there was, like, video cameras back then and there was like videos of people opening packs of 52 tops, like in the same style like what I do when I go into a store. Like someone just walks into the freaking Waltons or whatever Walmart used to be called back in the day. They walk into Waltons with a quarter and buy 5 packs of 52 tops, and they're like walking around Waltons filming it. That would be amazing. Next up at spot 32 is for Samuel. Samuel's got 1 box that I'm going to open for him. The others are going to be sent to him sealed, as that was the deal. If he took more than 1 box, I put that I'm only going to open 1 of them just to save some time. And just so you know, coming up in the on deck circle at spot number 35, we have Stephen Carpenter. And at 36, we have Sheldon Wade, but Sheldon's taken his sent sealed. So we'll put him in this giveaway that we're doing because I definitely appreciate you allowing me to get to bed a little bit earlier. At spot number 37, then we have Brian. And Brian, you paid friends and family, so I need your address. So I'll put that out there again. If you want to send me 1 penny with your address in there, that would be helpful. All right, Sammy, you're up now. I can pop this bad boy open here. See what we can find. Almost midnight here. Man, I grossly underestimated how long it would take me to get through these. I was like, oh yeah, I could get these done in like 4 minutes a box, but the packs take a long time to open. NW says, my granddaddy once said, son, there weren't no scalpers in 52. Yeah, that's for sure. Can you imagine? Kevin says, you can all just head on back to 52. I'm going to head to 1909. Find that Wagner. You know what? That Wagner, I feel like would be hard to even find in 1909. Everyone, they pulled those off the market right away. The 52 Mantle, though, I mean, you'd be able to find that one. You just go around to every store and just buy up as soon as that last series came out. Those were sitting on the shelves for a while because everyone had they've already had a bunch of Topps cards they were buying all summer long. The baseball season was coming to a close. There wasn't much demand for that last series of Topps in 1952. So Topps bought them all back, and then they dumped them in the ocean. All those mantles. Kevin says 2020 money would be awfully sus in 1909. That's right, Kenny. Yeah, I don't think you're going to pass that one by. Have to have some of those old coins. Hey, it'd be worth it. Getting some. Every now and then I'll still come across like a wheat cent. And as a kid, those really used to kind of stop me. I would always look at those. I used to think those wheat cents were so cool. I forget what years they were, like from the 40s and before, some maybe in the 50s and before. I forget when they stopped minting those and went to the regular back with the Lincoln Memorial. $1959. I used to collect coins when I was a kid. My mom hated cards. She thought they were a waste of money, so she wanted me to get into coins because at least they would have value. And I liked it for a little while. I thought it was cool. Trying to complete the set of all the different years for the quarters, and I had those little coin books where you'd press down and put the coin in the little cutout area. Look for the P and the D variations for Philadelphia and Denver. I did it. And then eventually, like every crazed card collector, I busted all of my coins out and went and spent them all at the card store. Oh man, why'd I do that? Lyle says, I collect coins too. My hobbies are expensive. Yeah, I enjoyed collecting coins when I was a kid. Tom says, who remembers the stamp books back in the 50s and 60s? I never collected stamps. I've seen a couple of those at flea markets here and there. Dreamer says, I'm a coin dealer. Cards is my fun distraction. Nice. I did not know that about you. I just have a tiny little knowledge about coins, not much. I once bought an 1857 Eagle cent, and I thought it was the coolest thing because it was like from before the Civil War. And Forrester says, please tell me you found at least one opening day auto. None. Not a single one. And I'm tired and it's midnight and it's a weeknight. The Buffalo coin was a nickel. I remember those. Didn't have like the Indian head on one side and the buffalo on the other. Those were cool. Brady says, go to bed, do the rest tomorrow. Yeah, I'm off work tomorrow. Unfortunately, there's a funeral to go to. But that's not until a little bit later on. All right, so we got a Key Brian Hayes. Pete Alonso card. Unfortunately, that's absolutely horrible. I can't believe the way Topps has turned around. Oh, man, I know, man. By pumping all these cards in the hobby. It's on the bright side, unfortunately, we did have 3 relics. Opening day is like, it's mostly nothing but base. It's... look, there we go. Speaking of the relics, we got another one. That's our 4th one of the day. It is a game-used Yoan Moncada relic, so we'll take that one. 4 relics, 0 autographs. We did have 2 dugout peaks as well. So, Samuel, thank you very much. Your other 2 boxes, once I get all those processed and team bagged up, I will get those sent in the mail. It might take me a little while, but I'll work on it. And all right, so next up, it's spot number for Steven. 36, we're taking that one sealed. Here we go, Steven. The dirt relics are pretty sweet. We haven't found one of those yet. You're welcome, Sam. Thank you very much. Hope you get something good in your sealed boxes. I wish I was able to open these packs a little faster. But my endurance is low right now from opening so many of them. Kevin says pre-56 half dollars are a nice find. NW, these are the exact same pack. There is literally no difference between a hobby pack and a blaster pack. If you watch both of my preview videos when I show the odds, if you pay attention, they're exactly the same. The next says, if anyone else wants their box sealed, if your spots 37 through 53, I'll put you in a giveaway. I'll give you one of these cards, PSA 10 Tatis, and I'll also give you, even if you don't win the giveaway, I'll also give you some free cards when I drop your box. I don't get it mailed to you tomorrow. I'll just drop it in a flat rate box. That'll be my project for tomorrow morning. That pack was, I feel like I was like a 8-year-old opening that pack. Oh, Heather, you know what? Timmy Robert, if we do the Wander race, it's going to be something. Like, I'm struggling with these right now. I think we have to give them the option of using scissors if they wanted to. Because, I mean, it wasn't too hard at the beginning, but it's a little bit tough right now. But I've also opened like over 1,000 of these, it feels like, tonight. This thumb, look at this. Like, it's turning like the skin's all drying out and turning a different color. That looks pretty bad. There's Reese Hoskins. NW says, you're opening packs like my little sister. Yeah, that one pack that I said I opened like an 8-year-old, that's exactly what I felt like. That's a nice one. Shohei Ohtani. Rainbow foil card. Heather, if you were here right now, I would have you sitting across from me. I'd move the table out have you slide a chair in and then just have you ripping packs at the top of the screen, because we'd have to keep everything on camera the whole time. Steven, nothing in that side. Next. Wow, we got something here, folks. We have something here. I know, country, I shouldn't complain. Got Ariel says I bought 4 2022 blaster boxes and pulled 2 Wanders, but the top of the cards looked like they were cut with kindergarten scissors. Oh, you got the, what do they call it? The crumping or whatever it is. That's what, see how these are sealed? Your cards got moved up and stuck and got the heat presser on it. That sucks, man. I've seen that happen before. If they don't sit in there right, that's exactly what happened. I guarantee you that your cards have this pattern at the top of them. I bet you that we have, it might be an autograph. I'm feeling a dirt relic is what I'm feeling here for Steven in spot number 35. I'm feeling a dirt relic. Kevin says, I heard that Topps printed more Wander rookies this year than any other rookie card they've ever produced. I don't know. I didn't hear that. I know they've printed 750 to 800,000 by a lot of the calculations that people have put out there, which is a ton. Absolute ton of Wanders. Did they double print the card? I don't know. I don't think so, because we didn't ever really find it floating in a box without the Corbin Burns and the Zimmerman, maybe. But I don't think that they double printed it. All right, here we go. There it is, folks. We have a 5th relic. It is a Major League Mementos card of Wilson Contreras. And it is a piece of a Wrigley Field seat. Did William Contreras sit in the seat? I don't know. But that's kind of cool. Can you hear it? It's like a plastic, hard plastic piece of the seat. I don't know if that has any value to it or not, Steven, but it's freaking cool. I think that I can say that's the first ever stadium seat that I've ever pulled. I've pulled bases before. Those are rare. I've pulled leather baseballs before, like pieces of baseball. That's pretty rare. I pulled the dirt before. That's pretty rare. I've pulled banners before, which is pretty rare. There's the Wander. Smell it. I don't know if I want to smell a seat where somebody's, I mean, it sort of smells like nothing. All right, that is it. Country says, what happened to Big League? Didn't they take people's pre-order money? I think I put an order in for Big League, but I never paid for it, because usually what happens is I put the order in, I tell the guy how many cases I want, and then once the order is filled, like, and he officially gets it out there, and then I pay him. It's usually like 2 or 3 days before release day. Like, I paid for all the stuff that I'm opening today on Monday. I don't know. I don't know what the heck happened to 2021 Big League. That's the biggest mystery around right now in the hobby. Here's spot 37 for Brian. I need your address, by the way. 2021 Big League. Oh, man. Like, what do you do with that if you're Topps? What happened? Like, why? It was supposed to come out last year in, like, May. Like, literally May. I remember going in June and seeing it on, like, they had a little holder at Hobby Lobby for it. I was like, oh, at least this finally came out. Somebody beat me to it, though, I guess. Big League was pretty, I liked Big League. I don't know what the deal was. Why the lengthy delay? I'll never know, I guess. Jonathan says, thanks for the entertainment, Jabs. I enjoy your live breaks. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here and watching them. Yeah, Big League's a low-end product, but it's actually a good low-end product. Oh, it's way better than opening day. And Brian, I just got your, I got a notification from you on PayPal. I'm guessing that's your address. Thanks, man. John K says, I bought Topps NFTs and I've been kicking myself ever since. I saw them advertising a Mickey Mantle 52 Topps NFT that they're auctioning off. Whatever happened with that? I feel like most NFT projects usually fail. Is that right? Like 90-some% of them fail? I don't know. Like I'm not gonna, if I'm gonna pay, I don't know, what's that NFT even gonna go for? If I'm gonna pay 30 grand for an NFT, I'm just gonna actually buy the card. NFT stands for non-fungible token. It's like a digital copy of a card that you and only you can own. Oh man, that Mantle NFT sold for $475,000. Wow. Yikes. Well, there's people out there that have that kind of money, and they're, who knows? Maybe that'll sell down the road for $5 million. NFTs comparable to Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to get into Bitcoin for a while, and I'm kind of scared now. Isn't the government trying to like get involved and regulate it now? I don't know. I have a feeling like if I jump in on Bitcoin, it's going to crash. Logan says, I was wondering if Wander Mania continues into Bowman releases this year. Oh, yeah, he'll have a Bowman rookie card in there. There he is. His first Bowman was in 2019. He'll have a Bowman rookie card with the rookie card logo on there. He'll be in every set this year. You'll see Wander in every single release except for Series 2, but I'm sure they'll have a short print or something in there. Who knows? Something Wander related. I've not seen a Stomper card yet. We have 4 relics right now, Dusty. No autographs yet. Oh man, I'm telling you, I don't mind the opening day blasters. 52 cards is at least, of course they are. Yeah, that's, you know, what do you expect? Wander short print ending tonight on eBay for $780. I'm still a little concerned about that price. I don't know. I feel like Wander's market's going to fall. Like, not because of anything he did, but if the baseball season is delayed, Kruger, I thought I copy and pasted everybody in there. I'll tell you what, Krugs, if you want a box, you can just send it over. I'll have to send it to you sealed, though. But honestly, Krugs, you might just want to save your money for Heritage because we haven't found a single autograph yet. I'm going to be listing Heritage tomorrow. Dante, I believe you sent me your address. I just have to pull it out of the, I have to pull it out of the I've got a little drawer with packages in there without addresses. I just haven't got around to that yet. So I'll put your name on Anthony Messina's thing here. Jamer says, "Save the money, Krug." Yeah, you might want to go with Heritage. That's coming out on Friday. Corey says, "I'd like to get on that Heritage. Can you please save me a spot, Corey?" Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of cases. So there's plenty to go around. I just have to decide when it's suitable to break. Because I don't know. We still have to plan what we're doing this weekend. I don't think Heather and I talked about what we're going to do this weekend. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. All right, what else do we have? So, that's Brian's spot. He's in the books. Next up at 38 is for Chris Bayless. So let me go ahead and make you a card up here, man. 38. Actually, Chris has 3 boxes. Chris Bayless. And anyone that bought more than one, I said the other ones will be sent sealed. So, Chris, I got 1 for you. Then I'm going to do 2 sealed. At 41, we have Tara Ingalls. At 42, we have Robert Halligan. And he's taking his sealed. So I got to put him up here with the sealed names. Who else do we have coming up? At 43, we have Cape Cod Junk Removal. All right, so let's go ahead and start ripping some more here at 12:03 a.m. It's a good thing I'm off work tomorrow, or I would be pretty much dead. I'd be so tired. I had to call off to go to a funeral tomorrow, unfortunately. For just joining us. Here's Chris at spot number 38. Still 0 autographs. Yep, Heritage is the 1973 Topps design this year. They always just push it back here. Next year will be 74. Country Clubbin says prospecting is getting really hot right now. Yeah, people love to do their prospecting. They'll shell out big money. And you're seeing my thumbs lose all their strength right before your eyes. Am I excited for the O'Neal Cruz rookie card? Yeah, I like O'Neal Cruz. Any more peekaboo cards, the Dugout Peaks? We had one in this break so far. We had a Jaron Duran peekaboo. We had Ronald Acuna Jr. earlier. Tommy, I do believe the stock is a little bit lower. There's really nothing in here in terms of parallels. I mean, there's no parallels in this at all. There's 1 of 1 printing plate, and there's a 1 of 1, and that's it. So your chances of finding anything are really, really tough. I guess the only thing you have to look forward to is the Dugout Peaks, which is a very rare insert set, and they are worth about $150 to $200 a card. They're tough to find, though. They're one every 3,500 packs. We found 2 of those today, somehow. All right, we got this side of the stack opened up for you, Chris. Yeah, you're right, the blue foils. I almost totally forgot about those. They're a little underwhelming because, I mean, they're 1 in every 19 packs. Which is about, they're about twice as easy to find as a gold card. I think the golds are 1 in every 38 packs or so. There are still plenty of spots left, at least from last time I checked, in that 2012 break. If you want to go after one of those Harper rookie cards, and hopefully a short print, there's an Aaron Judge. There are short print Harpers in there, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's 2 versions of it. And I'm hoping we can find either one of those or maybe a parallel Harper. Y2J says, you hate this product? Oh, man, I'd rather be opening anything else right now but this. it's like killing my thumb's like damaged. I don't know what the deal is with some of these wrappers. They're just harder to open. There's so many packs per box. All right, Chris, here's your other side. Hopefully we can get you an autograph out of this. Heritage over Series 1, asked Andrew. Do I break personal boxes? Sometimes. I don't know. I have to open Heritage first to see it. I haven't even had a chance to look at the checklist that much yet. Dreamer says, don't put a cookie in front of me. I'll sign up for a pack, but you got to pull me the Harper. I'll try. Country says, just leave the rest sealed, Jab. Save those hands. We need them in good condition. I'd love to leave the rest sealed. I should have probably put a stipulation like a curfew on it. Like, if I don't have your box open by midnight, all the rest of the boxes after that will be sent sealed. That was a good idea. We'll do that next year, I guess. All right, Chris, then Tara, and then Cape Cod. One more pack left here. I can't believe we haven't found a single autograph yet tonight. All right, Chris, here we go. There's Wander. Got that one at least. Oh, there it is, finally! Now we can all go to bed happy. Our first and likely only autograph of the night. It is a Zach Plesac opening day autograph right there. So he's not the biggest name. He got some upside. Zach Plesac opening day autograph. It is a sticker auto, but at least we got one. How about that? That was so hard to find. Mr. Partier, Zach Plesac, got in trouble because he didn't follow the pandemic restrictions and went out and got everyone mad at him. So we finally found an autograph. And it only took us 3 hours and 5 minutes, I think. Oh man, finally I can sleep easy tonight knowing that I found an autograph. There's the Rangers captain horse. Opening day autos are more rare than base autos. Oh, by far. With base autos out of the hobby boxes, you usually find those roughly 2 or 3 per case, which is like one in every, I don't know, 5 boxes or so. Maybe one in every 4 boxes. But, man, it was the 38th box. Now, granted, a few of those were sealed. Looks like maybe 6 were sealed, but for like 30-some boxes to get an autograph? That's awful. John says, I heard an auto. I bid $5,000. Are you sure? It's a Zach Plesac auto. All right, Chris, we'll get you in the book, so to speak, or in the box. All right, next we have at spot 41, it's Tara Ingles. Tara, let's see what we can find for you. We just found an autograph. But you'll pay in Buttcoin. Is that a new meme token? Oh, Bitcoin. All right, we'll see what we can find for Tara here. If she's still with us. Mark says, gotta one-touch that bad boy. What's a Zach Plesac auto gun for on eBay? Let's guess the price. Zach Plesac opening day autograph. I'm gonna say $14.95 is my guess. What do you guys think? Y2J says $5, and that can't be just $5 for all that work. The Agile Collector says $10. I'm guessing $14.95. Some Guardian fan out there is going to pay it, right? $8. Are there any actually listed? Probably that's like the only one that's been found so far today of that particular autograph, since autos were so hard to find in this. A mess of things. I don't know. I'd give them, what, 48 hours, and then if they don't use, if you don't have them 40 hours, they probably don't care. Or I don't know. That was always weird. Like sometimes people would win stuff and then just not claim it. There's a Tim McCarver on eBay. That's a cool one. These cards just slip on out of my hands. I have 0 finger strength left. All right, now that the hard part is over, let's go and see if we can find another autograph. Zimmerman, so Wanderers coming up. There he is. In general's autos for non-rookie appear to be going for less than $10. Says Y2J. Yeah, you're probably right. I was hoping it was going to be worth a little more since it was such a tough pull. I'm yawning here. Come on, opening day. Give me something. Give me a 1 of 1. That'd be nice. Unfortunately, not in that stack. John says there's a Wander printing plating coming. That would be crazy. That would wake me up. Y2J says a 2020 Topps Black 35th anniversary. Zach, please, Zach, auto out of $1.99, sold for $3. Ouch. That's bad. Not a lot of Zach, please, Zach fans out there, I guess. Luis Roberts on the back of that one. Is that Dan's son? I don't know what you mean by that, John. The Mullins auto in this is going for the highest at $40. That's crazy. Cedric Mullins now the best auto you can find. He would have thought that back in 2019. And man, I'm just not seeing the value in these hobby boxes at all. If you can't find the autos, oh man, Steel City's gonna have to drop their price down a bit. A Joey Gallo opening day autograph today sold for $39.99. Bo, I'm tired. I actually had called off work tomorrow because I have to go to a funeral. So I'll get to sleep in a bit. I'll probably wake up at like 8:30 or so, maybe. Get all dressed up. Head over to Heather's house. Maybe get a fat bomb over there, which is a keto dessert. Nothing in there for Tara. At least you got a Wander. Let's check out the last little stack of cards. And no relic either. Alex Verdugo is your opening day parallel. So, Tara, thank you very much. Spot 42, the Halligans. They're taking theirs sealed, allowing me to get to bed a little earlier. Thanks to Halligans. All right, 43. This is for Cape Cod junk removal. And in the on-deck circle, just so you know who's coming up, Heather says, leaving here. Okay, I got the time. I will be there before then, Heather. Heather just gave me the time that we're leaving for the funeral tomorrow. After 43, 44, Kenny Smith is taking his sealed. Kenny Smith. I'm getting it sealed. Thank you, Kenny. You saved me so much time. Thomas Duffy as well at 45, taking his sealed. I don't know if you're still going to be with us to pick. If you're not here, I'll just pick for you if you end up winning. 46, Daniel Hamilton helping us out. Thanks, man. Taking his sealed as well. I'll probably have to get up a little earlier tomorrow so I can get these all out, Heather. 47, Mark Kuda. So we have Cape Cod and then Mark. Let's do these. Cape Cod's up first. Corey, okay, you just want me to send it with the monthly shipment? That sounds fine. You can send it over now, and I'll see it when I'm gonna have to go through and process the tomorrow's break of the jumbo box. I'll see it when I'm filling that one out. Thanks, man. All right, Cape Cod junk removal. Let's see if we can get you something that's not junk in here. We found one autograph. Right now, the relic autograph ticker is looking like 4 relics and 1 autograph. 0 1-of-1s. 2 dugout peaks. 0 luck of the Irish inserts. I'd like to find one of those before I go to bed. Topps website sold out, but I'd open a hobby is listed at $40. I saw that. That's not even a good price. That's a terrible price, actually, when you think about it. You know why it's a terrible price? Because Topps is going to charge you like $8 to, at least $8 to ship it, and then there's going to be tax onto it. You're going to pay $50 for one of these for 36 packs. I still feel like that's not a good price. I feel like they should be way less than that. Now, I know that, like, I had to pay almost $60 a box for mine, so I know that it definitely stinks. Next year, I'll probably buy a little bit less than this and focus more on, like, Topps. Corey, got your payment. Thanks, man. All right, Cape Cod, let's see what we can find for you. So far, just base cards. This is a great product for kids. That's what it's for. They just want to see their favorite players and then, you know, do whatever with the cards. I used to actually use my cards, and I'd actually sometimes play games with them. Like, I'd literally lay out the cards on the floor. Like, I'd have them put them all in their position, and I'd have like a little marble. And I have like a little, I think I had like a spinner or something. Like, you'd flick this little spinner and it would spin around and land on like an outcome, like a strikeout or a single or double. And we used to, like, my brother and I would take like couch cushions and like put them up and like build a field. It was a pretty cool little game. what I came up with for cards. Probably some of the cards got stepped on or something like that back then, but would like field a team with baseball cards. I think the spinner might have come. I don't know where I got the idea for that game. Was it in like classic games or something? Something I don't know. There's like a baseball board game or something. I got the idea from that. But like, so like you like spin the wheel and go to like double, and like so you like have the pitch come in from whoever it was, like Nolan Ryan on the mound or whatever, his card there, 1989 tops. Say like I don't know, Barry Bonds, 89 tops that bat. It's a double. You like roll the marble and then you go psh, and you like throw the marble off the wall. You like take the card and like make him go to second base. Both said, did you and your brother ever play wiffle ball? Yeah, a lot. There was a lot of wiffle ball in our childhood. A lot of it. In the backyard, we had a side yard. It was like a double lot. So the side yard is where the wiffle ball field was, and it was an enclosed yard with a fence, a white picket fence all the way around. And that was because we had a German Shepherd that would have ripped anyone's face off had it got out. So we had to have a fence in the yard. But right smack dab in the middle of that side yard, there was a giant silver maple tree that was probably, honestly, at least 100 feet tall. It was gigantic. It literally filled the entire yard, its foliage. And it was a whole other dimension playing wiffle ball there, because you'd hit the ball and you had, talk about like the green monster is a deterrent for home runs. Well, you had the freaking green, literally green monster, like the tree. Sometimes you'd smash the ball and make it somehow go through all the branches without touching a single one and make it out onto the into the front yard or even onto the street. If you hit a low line drive was the way to go. If you want to hit a dinger there, you gotta have a nice laser shot. But if you hit it up in the air, most of the time it was getting batted down. It's always frustrating. You get like all of it, and it would just hit this giant branch, and you'd be like out at first base. Yeah, there were some good wiffle ball games there. Heather says, hopefully your dad and brother will play this spring. I wish we would have recorded the game we did last year. We played a game last year, a wiffle ball game, a Jab's Family wiffle ball game. And we should have recorded that. I think Heather has video of me hitting a dinger, but it's kind of pixely. There's Wander Franco. Yeah, it was kind of a Sandlot story. I remember we used to have a game that we play. Cape Cod, thank you very much. This one's in the books. We used to both have a wiffle ball bat, and we'd play home run derby. And it was basically like who could get to say like 10 home runs first or whatever like that. Mark's up next at 47. I'll explain how it worked in a second. It was kind of silly. After Mark at 47, we have Peter C at 48. We'll be opening his. So Peter, yours will be coming up here. At 49, taking it sealed, is Michael Mishkin. Thank you, Michael. I'll send this to you tomorrow sealed. At spot number 50, the big 5-0, this is for Keith Dill. It's spot 50. It's spot number 51. We have Corey Brace. And that was a donated box. He donated that to Heather's kids. So we'll count that as a sealed box. We'll get you in the sweepstakes. So let's go and get Mark's box open now. Anyway, the way that Home Run Derby worked was we both have a wiffle ball. Both have a bat. We both stand semi around home plate. We just toss the ball up to ourselves, and then we'd hit it. And then we'd have to go run after it. And then run back. It was just like a lot of running, it was pretty crazy. First to get like 10 or whatever would win. And that tree was always a major deterrent. I still remember my first career home run ever in anything. I was, I think, 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old. And we were playing a wiffle ball game. Me, my dad's friend Ed was on the mound. And we played it at a different angle. Like, home plate was where third base would have been. It was, I guess, a shorter porch that way. But I remember hitting the ball over the fence and going crazy. I was so happy. Oh, we had to use Ghostman. It was usually 2-on-2, Bo. All of our wiffle ball games, almost everyone was 2-on-2. Yep. Ghost Man on first. I remember calling that out all the time, or Ghost Man on whatever base. You had to back then. All right, so we got Marks, we got Peters, we got Keith's, we got Stevens, and we have Alexis's box. So, oh, I don't know, maybe 4 more boxes left after this one. It'll probably be like a 1 a.m. bedtime tonight or so. Dylan says, how has it been so far? Anything crazy? We had 1 autograph, 4 relics, 2 dugout peaks insert cards, and honestly, that's about it. No big Wander pulls. Here comes a Wander, I think. Maybe not. I thought I saw the Zimmerman. Maybe he'll be in this next stack. Paul says, me and my cousins every holiday in my grandparents' backyard. Yeah, we set up wiffle ball fields in our grandparents' backyard as well. You had to hit it onto the roof of my grandparents' house in Connecticut for it to be a dinger. Those were good games. Daniel says, crazy we haven't hit much. Yeah, it does seem crazy that this product is such a low yielding product. You would think that it would be a little bit kind of like Big League was in 2020. But it hasn't been at all. Heather, I'm going to take your advice tonight. Heather's like, you need to do this after you're done with the break. Because usually, after a break is over, I'm so tired, I go and lay on the couch. And I text her, oh, we have something here. We have a... No, that's not a show. That's Shohei's a fake card. But we have something super thick, finally. I think we might finally have our dirt card here. But usually I go and lay on the couch and text Heather for a little while and wind down. She's like, you just need to go right to bed. As soon as your break's over, you get up there, brush your teeth, go to bed. It's not a bad idea. Dylan says, holy heck, that's a lot of base. Still cool to get something new. How many broken windows? I don't think we ever broke a window from wiffle ball. I don't think we did. There's Heather with the kissy face. Yeah, I'll just text you in bed that way if I fall asleep. No big deal. Paul Hayes says cards are random. That's right. Every pack, you never know what you're going to get. All right, Mark, here we go. I got a Wander. Oh, look, cut the deck and we go right to Wander, like a magic trick right there. So who's that thick card going to be? Find out right now. Oh, it's the dirt card. It's a Bryce Harper dirt card. There it is. At long last, we have found the dirt. Literal dirt from the, I guess the warning track. Genuine ballpark dirt from Citizens Bank Park. So you see that little bag of dirt in there? It almost looks like stones, and it feels like stones. I'm guessing that's from the warning track because I don't know, you kind of get a lot of bad hops. I thought that's all over the dirt. The back of the card says you've received a diamond relic card from opening day with some dirt. So there it is. I like that. Mark, you got the dirt card. Congratulations. We're due for a dirt card at some point, and we finally got it. Maybe we'll find another autograph. Who knows? John says I'd buy that. Yeah, those are cool. What does a dirt card go for on eBay anyway? Like, it's literal dirt that Bryce Harper never touched. I mean, maybe he ran over it at some point with his feet. But what does that even go for? Thank you very much, Mark. How much is he willing to... I don't know if he's still in here. It's super late right now. I'm guessing Mark probably hit the sack, so to say. That's a term I haven't heard in a long time. I'm going to hit the sack. It's like an old timer phrase for like I'm going to go to bed. I think that's the first time I've like that I even thought about that term in like 20 years. All right, Peter's up next. And then Keith. Here we go, Peter. Dreamer says you used the Big Harper, save the Big Harper pool for 2012. I know. Mick says you know you're old when you use hit the sack. I use it all the time. I know. I stopped using it. I totally forgot about that. Heather's probably like, who says that? Heather, you still watching? Do you use that term? I've never heard you say that. Daniel says you're entering the time of your life that phrases start to date you. That's true. Mookie Dirt Relic is $69 on eBay, the most expensive one on there right now. Yeah, that's pretty high for some dirt. I should try that out sometime at school. Like, give them a vocab word, which means, like, go to bed, and then put, like, hit the sack, and just see what they say. Or, like, if someone's like, I don't know, be like, oh, yeah, I didn't hit the sack until, like, midnight last night. And they're going to look at me like, what are you saying, you old geezer? Heather says, I've heard a lot of people say hit the hay. So glad we have soft beds instead of sacks and hay. That's right. Imagine having to sleep on a hay bed. You get a Buxton for $125 Dirt Relic. Oh man, that's so low. I've heard hit the hay too. Mookie Betts is listed at 70. That doesn't mean it's going to sell for that though, Thomas. I bet you it sells for like 20 bucks. Best card of the night. We had one autograph so far. It was a Zach Plesac. We've had 5 relics. The best relic so far, like name-wise, was that Bryce Harper Dirt Relic. Also had a Vladdy. I guess that would be a contender as well. That was an actual jersey. There's Wander for you, Peter. Get that one sleeved up. Paul Hayes says, coolest thing ever. My great-gramps was a lifelong Cubs fan. Gave me a 1929 Chicago Tribune photo of the whole team. Signed by most of the team and framed. Man, that's pretty awesome. That's something that'll probably be in your family forever. Say Trevor Rogers, opening day parallel. The Mix says, I have to wake up at 7 a.m. Have a good night. Eric, Heather, and I'll see everyone tomorrow for the auction. The Mix, thank you very much for your help tonight. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, man. Bo says, stay positive. Just think we could be opening Allen and Ginter. I think I'd honestly rather be opening Allen and Ginter than this. At least you got the 3 hits per box in Allen and Ginter. I mean, most of the time they're relics, but at least you're getting hits. But you're right, Allen and Ginter base cards are pretty brutal. I'd have to be dealing with all those mini cards. Nice, Kruger. You're getting there, man. You probably hit that maybe by this weekend. Dylan says, I'm still going to grab some of the blasters and put the base set together. Yeah, I mean, why not? Grab 2 blasters, 44 packs for 20 bucks. Or 44 packs for 40 bucks. That's the way to go. It's fun. Just, I mean, gives you something to do, pass the time. And heck, you might get a surprise in there. Might get a nice hit. YT says everyone was on the Wander hunt. They're selling raw for 10 bucks now. I know some guys that bought multiple cases thinking they were going to get rich quick with Wander-based rookie cards. I tried to tell them. I tried to tell them too. I said it too, right? I've got video proof of me saying, hey, just wait. I think this is going to go down in price. Remember when the Wanderers first came out, they were $50 a pop on opening day? Like the release day? Then they slowly dropped and dropped and dropped. I warned people. I wouldn't buy his PSA 10 either, because that one could have a very, very big population count. I mean, I would buy it, but I'd buy it at a let me think. What's a good price for a PSA 10 of Wander? Maybe like 125 bucks is where I'd put that at. So 125 to 150 would be a decent price. Because I think, like, okay, Juan Soto PSA 10 is like a $175 card, so I can't put him above that. There he is right there. Kruger says 125. Yeah, I would say in that range. That'd probably be a decent point. All right, Peter, you got to Wander. Let's see if you have anything else. Javier says, I was going to say about 100. Yeah. That also sounds in the right range. I don't know if too many people are going to be getting them graded, though, so I don't know what the population counts are going to be like, because people might not want to pay still a bunch of money to have Wanders graded. Just base Wanders. I don't know. We'll see. I did say that. I said the market would saturate with all, like, honestly, it was just I looked at the odds and I was like, holy cow, these print runs are just going up and up and up. There's got to be so many of these out there. It's got to go down if they're almost doubling the print run year after year. Keith is up next in spot number 50. In the on-deck circle, in case you're wondering, we have the following. Spot 51. Corey has donated that spot. And do I have a card made for him to say that he donated so I can get him in? Yes, I do. At 52, we have Stephen Vernoy. And at 53 and 54, we have Alexis Kerr. And one of those is going to be sent sealed since you got 2. So we only have 3 boxes left, and then I can go to bed. Okay, so might be right on the way to a 1 a.m. stop time. I know, Thomas. PSA 10 Tatis rookie for $100. That sucks, man. I bought a whole bunch of those for $250. I thought I was a genius. I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna buy all these Tatis rookies at $250. This is gonna be like the next Trout. Whoops. It's like 10 years down the road, this is gonna be a $1,000 card or so. Hey, the way inflation's going, it might be a $1,000 card 10 years down the road, so you never know. I don't know, Dreamer. I feel like they probably didn't. I feel like the print runs were probably already put into effect. Like, they were probably already printing this when Fanatics took over in mid-January. Or whenever that was. Who knows? I guess we'll find out a lot over the next coming months. They're already raising prices across the board of everything. It's going to be 25 for blasters. Yeah, John, I hope I hope that doesn't happen where just like everything costs so much and the dollar is basically worthless because countries turn away from the dollar and no longer use it as like the world's reserve currency, and that would be bad. Bowman's best autos are pretty nice, Paul. I do like those a lot. That's what a lot of people thought they were going to do, Kruger, and that's what I think they were in the process of doing. Just running the presses until they run out of ink. I don't know. Bo says, I'm about ready to pre-order my 2023 horse and buggy with these diesel prices. Yeah, diesel is like over $5 a gallon in those places now. Hey, Chance says, my man Jabs, another late night live stream. I just got home from work and you're still going again. I love it. Thank you very much for the super chat, Chance. Yeah, we've got 2 boxes left after this one, so we're almost done, and then I'll be headed to bed. Another late night, this time thanks to opening day. Which has produced 1 autograph out of all these boxes. 4 hours of breaking and 1 autograph to show for it. Oh man, this is a brutal product in terms of the output here of autographs. It's fun to open if you're opening 1 box and just putting a set together. I would say, yeah, go and buy yourself a blaster box. I'm gonna recommend a blaster box over a hobby box. In fact, I recommend you get 2. 2 blasters. That'll get you 44 packs for $40. These hobby boxes, which aren't even a hobby box at all, it's literally the exact same packs that you get in a blaster box. You get 36 packs for like almost double that price. Just simple math. Of course, we can't always get the good cards. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some last pack or last box magic tonight. You never know. We've got 2 more boxes left to go. Bo says, Topps Chrome. Yeah, that'll be nice. Topps Chrome's always a nice product. Dylan says, I got 2 hobby boxes of Series 1, and I'm still missing 4 cards. Yikes. That's tough. Next series, go with 1 jumbo box and see if you can do it. Daniel, they don't have an H on them at all. There's nothing on there. There's no H. They're not hobby packs. Even though they call it a hobby box, it's not a hobby box. It is an easy set to build. 220 cards. That's not too hard to put together. It's about 110 cards. It's 110 cards less than Series 1. That's true, Michael. That's true. It could be in your sealed box. All right, Keith. 2 more packs to go here. This wrapper does not want to get out of here. DJ LeMahieu's on the back, so let's see if you get lucky. So many base cards. All together, I've opened, let me look over my shoulder, almost 8,000 base cards of this tonight. And one of them was an autograph. Oh, we have, wow, a numbered card, Bomb Squad. That's the first numbered card we've found all night long. Out of 99, a Willie Mays opening. I guess maybe some of the inserts could be numbered. How about that one? A Bomb Squad Willie Mays, 50 out of 99. So if this was a Saturday Showdown, Keith would be taking home the entire lot of 50 boxes. Luckily, it's not Saturday, or at least for everyone else. How about that? This is actually, what, are we on the third case now? That's a big hit right there. Inserts can be numbered, so it we had one numbered card out of all this. A Willie Mays Bomb Squad out of 99. Very nice. So congrats on that one, Keith. Next box up. This is going to be for Steven. Only 2 boxes left. And then I'll do a little raffle and give away a card because you guys saved me a bunch of time. Otherwise, I'd be going to bed at like 3 o'clock tonight. So I do appreciate that. Chris, the parallels won't be worth anything more. They'll just be like an uncorrected error card. The same thing happened with 2020 opening day with the season being delayed due to the pandemic. Keith says, who's Willie Mays? Yeah, Willie Mays spelled wrong. Willie with an I is what you want. Correct spelling. All right, Steven, here we go. I'm going to guess the Wander Superfractor Auto there for $750K to the mill. That's crazy. I don't think anybody should pay that for a prospect, even though he's a great prospect. The auto was Zach Plesac. Zach Plesac was the auto. Man, these cards just flying everywhere. So yeah, not even like a very, I mean Zach Plesac, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but not the greatest auto you could pull. It's probably one of the worst autos on the checklist in terms of value. Maybe a $5 to $10 card at most. NW said there should be a 1-of-1 Wander. That's true. That's throwing the cards. That was a mistake. I mean, I didn't mean to do that. It's just I've got like no strength in my fingers. All right, here we go. There's a Lars Nootbaar, Nudie. Opening day parallel. That's one of the. There's Wander as well. And as expected, that's all for that stack. Rest of the stack, see if there's anything in there. We have one more stack to go and then one more box after this, and then I'll give away that card. I'll give away the Tatis of the Acuna rookie card to the folks that helped me get some extra sleep. John says $50 for the Nootbaar. Not bad, not bad. NW says, not that much of an exciting release. Yeah, opening day, I figured it wouldn't be that exciting, but still, it's new, so we'll bring it to you. That's, I mean, that's what we do around here. We open up cards, so anything new, as long as it's not like $30,000 for a box, like Transcendent, we'll open it up. I think everybody pretty much knew what to expect with opening day. It's geared towards kids. The hits are going to be few and far between, but still, I mean, it's something new. You might actually be able to find it on the shelves, so you might want to grab some, especially if you haven't been able to find any 2022 2022. Inception's usually out around this time. Also, to come to think of it, Archive Signature Series is usually out as well. John says, buy 3 cases of Transcendence. Oh man, that would be tough. I don't know. I just don't know how to break that up. Because isn't it just like 100 cards in there or whatever? Like, how do you determine who gets which card? There's not packs in there, really. NW says 5 hits so far, plus a numbered card out of 60 boxes is bad, but not for opening day. Yeah, well, 10 of the boxes are going to be sent sealed, so keep that in mind. So it's actually only like 40-some boxes, but that's still pretty bad. All right, here we go. Yeah, 2022 Donruss should be coming out soon. There's Joey Bart. I think the Donruss comes out March 16th or so, I want to say. Oh, Steven, nothing in this stack for you. At least you got a Wander and you got a Nudie in there. Lars Nootbaar parallel. All right, we are now down. Final box of the night. The final one. It's going to be for Alexis. And we also have, we're going to use this box to determine a giveaway here. I'm just going to let the cards do the talk, and we'll let the cards choose the winner of one of these 2 cards. If you're here and you win, you can let me know. Otherwise, I'll pick for you. There's a PSA 9 rookie of Acuna, PSA 10 rookie of Tatis. I'm going to auction those off in the next auction. And W says Eric was silent for 20 seconds. Was I falling asleep on you guys? All right, here we go. Alexis. It's spot number 53. Of course, it's do like a lottery ticket type of thing. Everyone gets a number. That's exactly what I'm going to do, except I'm not going to pick it out of a hat. I'm going to use the last card of the last pack to determine. I'll give you a number 0 through 9. It's like 1 a.m. on the East Coast. Yes, it is. 1 a.m. It's a late one here on this Wednesday. I guess Thursday now. It's Throwback Thursday. Daniel says the eyelids are getting heavy. Mine too. What if I just fell asleep? Like I just like slowed down, like just everything got slower, and my hands just fell down. And you saw my face just like land right here. I just snoring. That might be might have the most viewers ever. Just people like coming in to see like what the heck is going on. And then I was just laying there for like 8 hours. Yeah, John, we're all still kids at heart, for sure. I guess there's actually like streamers out there, probably more on Twitch, that actually do sleep streams, which is pretty creepy. I've never watched one. I don't think I've ever watched anything on Twitch. Like, I don't think I've ever watched a single live stream on there. All right, here we go, Alexis. Adam Frazier. All right, we're going to have to use Alexis's next pack to figure out this giveaway. All right, so nothing in there. Adam Wainwright. All right, so we have an odd number of folks here. I think I'm just going to do it this way. It's going to be the last card of the pack. And we're just going to do straight up evens and odds. So we have evens here, we have odds here. So our first showdown, it's going to be Michael versus Thomas. Michael, if it's an even, you stay alive. If it's an odd, you're out, and Thomas stays alive. This is for the PSA. It's by the very last card, so it's going to be this card you see right here. All right, and we have a 138. So Michael stays, and Thomas, you have been eliminated, but I'll get your stuff sent tomorrow. So Michael stays. That's the way we'll do it, I think. I think that's a fair way, at least for right now. Next, in fact, we'll do Daniel versus Corey. Daniel's got the evens. Corey's got the odds. Let's see what the number is. It's an odd. Corey will stay. So I'll put you over here with Michael. And Daniel, you're out, but you'll still get that sent tomorrow with a couple extra cards in there as a thank you. Next, we have Kenny and Michael Delita. Kenny, you've got the even. Michael, you've got the odd. Little round of evens and odds. It is 34. That's an even, so Kenny stays. And Michael's out. Let's see what's in the rest of the pack. Nothing too crazy. Next, we got Billy, and we've got John. Billy's got the evens. John's got the odds. And the last card is a 52, so Billy stays. And John is out. I think John went to bed. Just out for the extra bonus. That's all this is for. Next, we got Daniel Tazi and Sheldon Wade. Daniel's got the even. Sheldon's got the odd. Goes by the last card on this pack. It's going to be an odd 53. So Sheldon wins and stays. Daniel Tazi is out. We'll get your box sent sealed. How many hours do you sleep at night? Oh, 4 or 5. All right, it's Robert. Robert, you got the evens. Nobody has the odds, so Robert, it's basically you're either in or you're out, and you are in at 40. So Robert stays. Robert stays. All right. Maybe we should just do it this way instead of giving a number. We'll just continue this. All right, next round. Michael's got the evens. Corey's got the odds. Last card will determine. It is a odd, so Corey stays, and Michael was out. Thank you, Michael. Go through. Oh, there's Ryan Zimmerman. So where the heck is Wander? He's probably in the next pack. Next, Kenny's got the evens. Billy's got the odds. It's an even, so Kenny stays. Billy is out. Thank you, Billy. Still get that sent out. There's the Wander. So yeah, if you see a Zimmerman in your pack, just you don't get it, grab the next pack down. It's usually what I think I told you folks that if you buy like a hobby pack in a store, and there's like a Zimmerman in there, and there's not a Wander, just buy the next pack down. He should be in there, typically. All right, next up, Sheldon versus Robert. Sheldon's got the evens. Robert's got the odds. It is a even. Sheldon stays. All right, Sheldon. All right. Robert, you are out. All right, so we got 3 left. How are we going to do this? Kenny's got the evens. Corey's got the odds, and Sheldon will have to go 50-50 against the ghost runner, so to speak. So, Kenny, you've got the evens. Corey's got the odds. It is an even, so Kenny stays, and Corey's out. And now, Sheldon, you've got the evens against the ghost runner for the odds. Sheldon, if you lose this one, Kenny wins. You stay. It's a 38. Oh boy, here we go. All right, for the bonus slab here, it's Kenny versus Sheldon. Kenny's got the evens. Sheldon's got the odds. This is for the prize. If you're here, you have to let me know. Otherwise, I'll pick for you. The number is an 85, which means Sheldon with the odds wins it. So, Sheldon, you get the bonus. Kenny, thank you very much. You went the whole way through the evens and odds game. So, Kenny, Sheldon, are you with me? Are you with me? You've just won a bonus with your prize. That was a little extra bonus I'm tossing into people that saved me probably an hour and a half of sleep tonight. I'm going to give you either your choice of a PSA 10 Tatis rookie card, or get these evens and odds out of here now, or a Ronald Acuna Jr. PSA 9 rookie card from Heritage. It's up to you, man. Sheldon Wade, are you still with us? Because you just won. If I don't hear from you, I'll pick for you. Hey, there he is. Says, I can't believe I ran the gauntlet. Yeah, you made it through the evens and odds. That was a fun little thing that I just invented. New series coming. Evens and odds at some point. All right, so Sheldon, let me know which one you want. This is our last little stack here. Michael says, I want my box open now. Sheldon, are you still deciding? Last card is... I would have to take the Tatis. Well, I would have to give it to you. That's yours, man. I'll throw that in with your box. PSA 10 rookie card of Tatis coming your way, along with your sealed box. Thank you, everybody, for letting me get to bed a little bit earlier tonight. And you saved me 11 boxes worth, which is a lot of time in the long run. So I'll get you some free cards for doing that for me. And Sheldon, you won the grand prize there. So that's it, everybody. That's opening day. We found one autograph. We found 5 relics. One of them was a dirt relic. One of them was a seat relic from Wrigley Field. We found 2 Dugout Peaks cards total tonight, but no Luck of the Irish cards, which is a little disappointing. But there you have it. That's opening day in a nutshell. It's very low end. You have a chance for stuff, but not a very good chance. Much better for the kiddos if you have a kiddo. This is probably a nice entry product if you want to get them into cards. So that's it, everybody. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow for possibly is it a quadruple day tomorrow? Throwback Thursday preview video, a big subscription box video from Future Stars, a live stream break of 2012, and an auction. Yeah, it's a quadruple upload day tomorrow. 2 of them live streams. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Donna Blomda, how's it going, man? We're actually heading out of here. I'm getting to bed here because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So thank you very much for being here, everybody. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday morning, and I will see you all tomorrow.